Hey guys, this is Noble Struggle here. We are starting off with our brand new campaign of the Outer Rim. Now, for those of you guys watching on YouTube, we're going to adjust it so that we can actually go full screen here. Perfect. I like what I see. Alright, now let's go ahead and go back. We're going to do single player, Galactic Conquest, and we're going to pick out what game mode we want to go ahead and play. With this, we want to do the Clone Wars Large. Definitely. Yes. Starting gear. Should we do Admiral? I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we do Admiral for this already at the beginning? Or should we go ahead and do Captain? We survived Captain pretty well on the other campaign. If we do Admiral, we might lose, but I'll take that loss. Hey, I appreciate the heart, Ryan. Welcome to the struggle, man. Gosh. Let's go ahead. I kind of want to suffer. Let's go ahead and start this off with Admiral on the Clone Wars on Large. Let's begin. It's going to just be rough. Alright. Now, as this is loading in, this is a brand new game itself. Oh, hello. We already got Kitty involved. Hi, Marie. Starting date 19 BBY before Battle of Yavin. We want to start with probably 22. Let's go ahead and I know. I got this little fluffy thing right in front of me just wanting to play. Let's see. I just need to double check this real quick for 22 BBY. That is before Battle of Yavin, I believe. So that should be 2P BBY is then, what is that? Occurs, blah, blah, blah. Words. Battles in 2 BBY. The first battle, Geonosis, all that good stuff. Alright, we are going to go with that. Now, let's pray the game does not crash as well. I appreciate the likes, my guys. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. We're going to let this continue loading through. Now, this is going to be the biggest galactic campaign we have played here on Noble Struggle so far, with 115 different planets and everything else. It is going to be atrocious with the size for it. Oh, we already got the kitty laying down, too. Let's see. It starts off at 15,000 credits. That's not a lot. There we go. Slowly but surely. Look at all those dang planets. So the red planets are ours. The green planets are the Hutts. The other planets are the... Let's pause real quick if we can. Supreme Chancellor Palpatine with the recent events of Geonosis. Words! Alright, good. Yes. It is my regrettable duty to inform you that the Republic is at war, Commander. The armies of the clones have mobilized under the leadership of the Jedi. I trust you will be able to handle the task of dealing with the threat of the Count Dooku and the Separatists. Primary goal is to conquer all planets. Alternate objective. All planets are conquered except exile subfactions. Early victory can be achieved by political options, blah blah blah. Attain major shipyards. Tier 3 and 4 shipyards are require early victory. Let's go ahead and close this and let's begin. Let's get this going here and pause. The biggest thing that we're going to do right now, I welcome everybody. Feel free to do some likes into the comments and join in. We are going to assess what is our main victory points. It looks like yeah, we're going to do the actual campaign this time. So the biggest thing that we're going to do is we're going to assess who needs what reinforcements. We got Kit Fisto over here in Mon Calamari. We have Kashyyyk over here, not really taken out by anything. We have Azure. We have a few others. Let's see. We have a good defensible area here. I don't like these two planets already being taken over here. So probably our first goal is to take out the Forost and the Vulture planets to go ahead and secure that, along with the Barrock planet. Need to clear out this way. So we're going to have to amass a main naval fleet. Where is our heroes at? Okay, it looks like most of our heroes are from Geonosis itself, over in the Ryloth sector. How can we get them? Ooh. This is going to be hard to keep the heroes alive, boys and girls. We're going to have to do as well as we can. Oh my gosh. Alright, so without further ado, let's just freaking begin. Alright, what is our best places for building up fleets? You can't build up much. Coruscant, you gotta build up something, right? We can do a Dreadnought upgrade. We will do a Dreadnought upgrade, actually. Let's see. Let's build up some places for credits. And we only got 6,000 to start with. Oh, that's not great. There we go. We can build some acclimators up here and some dreadnoughts. There, that's not much. We'll start with that and work our way through. Alright, resume and let's continue on. Heroes are jello in this mod. Use them as bonuses and keep them safer. 110%. So I played this mod recently, not recently, in the last year or so. And dudes, heroes were going down left and right. Like, it was like Geonosis all over again, but like the people lost, they lost their plot armor. Kuat and Rathonia are good shipbuilding planets. Understood. Kuat is right here. True. We do have this. And we can build a Manator at the very beginning. That is something that's neat. In fact, actually, we should worry about building up that up. Let's take over these guys, and this is going to be our fleet over here. I don't like how Kuwait does not have much going on. Let's build up some more things. That's 6 grand though. It's kind of expensive. Wait, are we already at pop cap? We're not at pop cap. We must be at the cap for building these currently. I appreciate the follow. God dang, haven't seen this game in a hot minute. Oh man, this is the main game we play. And in fact, we play it so much, we are actually bringing this to the tabletop as well. Gosh, I also kind of want to keep that fleet. Okay, keep that there. There we go. Enemy fleet already approaching. One moment. Who the heck is approaching where? Where are these soft planets at? Oh, that's a lot of freaking ships. Okay, up in the top right-hand side, you don't have the crew for the ship. The crew for the ship. What do you mean by the crew for the ship? That's interesting. Anyway, I'm going to continue on with this. I'll wait for that explanation. I appreciate the follow at Evercope. Let's see what planet is under invasion. Lowell Satul, they don't have much. If you survive, you will be given... they're going to attack way too far. Yeah, so this mod has a ship crew as well as a resource in your head. Okay, where is ship crew keeping that? I see support and population, but I don't see ship crew. We'll queue up 2 ATRTs and see if they can survive. Let's hold this planet as long as we can. And we're going to begin the beginning of this campaign. Let's go ahead and put this down here a little bit lower or whatnot. There we go for that. Alright. It's behind your camera underneath the thing that says resources. Interesting. My face is covering it up. Dude, AI be cheating? I don't doubt it. It would be the text below the credit and population. I'll have to take a look. Alright. A bunch of green seppies coming in. Looks like they got Gazanti transports and a few other things. We have a Karak and a Dreadnought. We need more. Can we bring in some more, please? In 3, 2, 1. I was expecting a little bit more, to be honest. There we go. There we go. That's at least something. Alright, all you guys, fall back to this station. We're going to hold it as long as we can. I like the populations of resource in this one or whatnot. I also, dude, that dark green is doing something to me. I like that. Hey, speaking of likes, I appreciate the 250 likes we already got on here. You guys are doing great. And the big thing that we're doing, by the way, is, hey, I appreciate the follow, Dalalu. We are working on creating this on the tabletop. We're about to finish up Kashyyyk. We're in the last round. Yoda's either going to survive or he's going to go ahead and get taken out. But we are going to see it nonetheless. So you build the green buildings. They will help you give more ship crew. Interesting. Hey, I appreciate the technical support midway through this, because I have never played this mod besides a few different campaigns, and the single planet start is really the beginning of what I started with. Tons of Gazanti transports early on. That must be their part of their scout or whatnot. I appreciate the follow, USSR, the helmet, and the star emoji thing. Yes, all of you. I appreciate each one. Alright, we're doing pretty good so far. A little bit of extra firepower we can give, but we're going to wait till we get some more of these fighters inbound first. I have a feeling we are going to lose this space battle, but the name of the game is to try to hold off as many as possible. We will focus down one of these Magnificents when they come into range. That's going to be the hardest thing for us to attack. Extra firepower now into these extra Gozanti transports. Alright, send that off there. Alright, all those Gozanti transports are now gone. Gives like 30 ships per. Dude, that's insane. Okay, okay. So you try the gun for the Minotaur? Understood. How are we doing here? Oh my gosh, that guy's already out? Oh man, this fleet's not going to be up to par for it. You guys are not. Oh yes, cinematic camera. That's right. That's the thing we want to focus on. Oh my goodness. This Magnificence and everything else is going to tear us apart. And they're healing? Oh my gosh. Why is it a healing Magnificent? Everyone fire into here. Oh, we got a Separatist kitty inbound. She's just walking all over the dang place. Everything focus on that Magnificent. At least try to take something out. Oh, why are you sitting on my hand now, you weirdo? Oh my goodness. Battle stations. Everything fire into that Magnificent. We have to take out those heavy turbo laser towers. There we go. Start taking them out. Alright, you also focus in on this guy. We're at least going to take out one of these guys before we go. Man, tons of these green ships. There we go. That's some good hits. Last 3 stations left. Last little bit. Go ahead and focus now onto this next station onto here. Looks like they are taking over our space forces though. The AI does not attack unless they can win the fight. Definitely. Definitely. Alright, there goes that. We're going to focus fire then on the Magnificent next. Last attack onto this Magnificent here. Oh, that station's going down. Alright, let's see. Is there anything else we can do? We have basically no one left. We got bombers inbound. Heck yeah, bombers. Take that last guy out. Dude, do some work on that. There we go. Proud of you. Alright, let's go ahead and focus down on this Magnificent if we can. Honestly, we are doing a lot better than I thought. What I recommend this fight is form the fleet up around the Golian station if you have one. No, we didn't have hardly anything on this one. It was a brand new battle, to be honest. We just started this campaign maybe about 10 minutes ago, so these early planets are going to get the absolute swarm hit out of them. In fact, there is nothing I can do against this coming in. In fact, we're just going to go ahead and auto-resolve from this point on. For this battle, I should say. Rest in peace, little headhunters. Alright, that wasn't I didn't even notice we took out the hard cells, to be honest. That was not bad. ATRTs try to get inbound. Why are these planets hidden? People, help me out. Why are those planets hidden? Tell me your secrets. Let's go ahead and build up infrastructure.
Beginning construction.
Yes. Why are these planets hidden? They say Republic. Are they traitors? Alright, keep on building up those. All those are fine.
Mission log updated.
There we go for those. Alright, let's see. I don't like how they are attacking this planet next. There we go. ATRTs are up. Keep on just making anything we can. There we go. Alright, we at least got one group of ATRTs in there beforehand. We do have 10,000 credits. Those are Republic sector forces aligned but not under your control yet. Okay, so I imagine the Battle of Geonosis just happened. The big war just boom and right everything. And so planets are like, hey, we want to be on your side, but we got to mentally get ready to be into combat and everything else. Those missions give you one of them at a time randomly. Okay, interesting, interesting. So doing these missions actually matter a lot. So, what is this? Breaking a supply line. Political rival of mine uses his merchant. Blah, blah, blah. Target a Lurker Hulk transport. Yeah, sure, we'll do that. Is this the same play as the one we were playing, Jabba Was Mad? Yeah, actually, this if you go way back when not war, we were playing this on Captain. We are not on Admiral difficulty though because I wanted to suffer, and we're gonna just see what happens. But it's not gonna be good. It's most likely not gonna be good at all, and we are gonna just have some fun. Anyway, with speaking of which, I might as well wait for those. Let's begin. Suffering is fun. Well, it wouldn't be a struggle without some suffering, I suppose. Alright, wait for this to load up here soon. Alright, let me go ahead and go over to that. The missions has a specific planet that has the Lurker Hulk. Still, yeah. I imagine, because there's different classes of the Lurker Hulk, right? So, I imagine with the one that's in that sector directly, ATRTs, let's go ahead and move you over to here. We need to keep them shelters as much as possible. Wow, it's taking us a hot second. Alright, let's take over this for a turbo laser tower here. I don't see anything else that's really great. Okay, you guys to here. Okay, little troops on the here. Move over here onto this side. Kitty cat, move. Let's see. You guys over to take this barracks on the here. Looks like the green people have automatic reinforcements. Oh my gosh, she is like purring and she's rubbing up and onto my arms. Baby girl, give me a little bit of space. Alright, let's go ahead and move to take out this sector right here. You guys onto over here. Here we go. Turbo laser tower to here. You guys go ahead now. Hold your ground here. That's fine. This is fine. Alright, what do we got? This is a go for a build pad. Let's take it over. There we go for that. Let's get that going on. Keep those going on here. Tons of, oh, they took over those basic troops. Let's build this up over to here. You guys this way. You guys over to here. Gosh dang it, cat, move. Please. I love you, but you're in the way. Alright, took over this. Let's get inside here. Get ready for those guys. You guys, anti-infantry, come over to join this. You guys are doing okay over here. Looks like more people trying to shoot us over to here. Let's take this. Here we go. Walkers and such, hold your ground here. We have the ground. Let's worry about getting the Hellfires coming inbound. Shoot into those Hellfires. Don't worry about anything. Those will completely... Oh my gosh. Those Hellfires are stronger than anything else we got right now. Alright, everybody move forward. Oh, that's those Hellfires, man. The kitty should be the mascot. Oh, she's a mascot of something, alright. It's probably terror and chaos. Alright. Come on, keep on going towards that Hellfire. Keep on going. Alright. Keep it alive and push away from it. Keep on pushing, guys. Come on. I know you guys are basic troops. I just need you to stay alive long enough for me to get that turret up to at least do some damage. They got so much over there. That's not good. I need ground units, and I need stuff to come over here to these turrets. Gosh dang it. Another Hellfire over on this side. Saber, go take that out. You guys over to here. You guys come over to here. We are not going to try to lose this as soon as possible. There you go. You're focusing right on what you need to. Alright, tons of B2s as well. That's not good. That's not good. Ooh, another turret over here as well. Let's take that over as well. And Crab Joys. There we go. That guy's down. Cover fire on the here. Let's get ready to take out these guys. My gosh. Fall back just a little bit.
Stay strong, boys. I'll take care of it, sir.
We're going to get this as an anti-air turret right here. Alright, anti-air turret coming in. Crab droids are going down. Hold here. Gosh. Dang. Alright, what else do we got? Alright, new people, come over to this and start taking this out. Oh wait, is this repairing them? Ooh, okay. Start shooting that Hellfire. Alright, more tanks coming in onto the sides. Hold as much as you can. Move forward, guys. You're going. Oh, that's backwards. Alright, keep on pushing on, everybody. Alright, what else do we got? We're doing okay here. We got this little group here. That's fine. This is fine.
Unit, stand by.
Get over here to the side. There we go. Let's push you guys over to here. Alright, we need more reinforcements over to here to fight these B2s.
Stay sharp.
Honestly, let's move this guy over to here. Take over this platform over to here. I like the ATTE for space is probably the victory one. I gotcha. The senior point of the turret can intercept missiles. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, if I wanted to go that route for
Can't waste any more
changing
time.
this like turbo laser tower to. Oh, speaking of which, son of a gun, move forward.
Yes, sir.
Unit destroyed.
Let's move.
All right, Hellfire's down.
Going in.
Good use of reminding me about those guys over there to the side.
Hostiles wins.
Alright, well that went down fast.
Lock and load.
Get ready. Tons of B2s coming inbound. There we go for that. Still holding there. Looks like a Hellfire in the back. Go ahead and move up forward, Saber. You got this. I believe in you. Yeah, there you go. Those are some good hits, Saber. Oh, he got you with the one missile, the cheeky bugger. That is so dang close. Welcome, guys. I appreciate you joining the struggle. Hold the dang lines and get ready. Get this going up here. Oh, well, that tank was just watching us at that point. Let's see. All right, new troops go to this side over here. We got to keep this bridge up at the moment. We do have that secured. We do have this secured. We're holding what we can. Let's take over this and turn this into an anti-vehicle and get you into here just in case, as just extra backups. When playing with droids, just mass sacrifices the play. Oh, 100%. With them not mass sacrificing, they're actually giving me opportunity to win. Instead they're doing light poking at our point, which we can keep on holding out for quite some time with this.
We're in. You're the best the Republic has
All right, keep on pushing on. Looks like got some B2s in the back, but that should be fine. Let's see there. We weren't meant to be replaceable, Raj. We're meant to be replaceable. Watch those wish rockets. These freaking B2s, my man. Take cover, man. Ooh, he snuck from the rear. There we go. Hellfire down there. Keep on pushing on, Republic. We have to hold these air lines. There we go. Let's go ahead and take over this turrets over here. Looks like we're holding it for right now. Get this one back up in place. I'm surprised they haven't tried to take us out more. Let's go ahead and just get anti-air, not anti-air, but anti-vehicle. Alright, let's keep on pushing on.
I can cover you.
Sweep the area. That got it.
Providing backup. I copy.
Where are those? Commandos? That's not too bad. Alright, that is all those commandos down there. Looks like we are pushing on to the next couple of targets over on this side. Looks like more commandos. We will go ahead and build up an I say Republic commandos. Indeed. I wish we had some Republic commandos currently. Oh, that MAF is going to be a problem.
Come and get some.
Let's go ahead and keep on fighting it. Keep up your shields.
At this rate, we're
Oh my gosh. They just blew through those. There we go, and they're on the retreat already.
we can't waste any more time.
Go work on those civilians.
Establish your positions.
There we go. That's the first victory on our defenses. Now, because you guys won, we will get you actual ground defenses. Let's see. What else should we do? We still want to keep on building up quad shipyards. I do like that we have this guy right here. Let's go ahead and move him over. He will be the captain of our fleet for right now. For Kuwait, this will be the beginning of our main fleet right here. Let's see, what else should we build in our main fleet? Let's go ahead and get acclimators. Yep,
Unit in production.
let's get 3 acclimators and at least 2 peltas.
Construction.
Republic Commandos needed a sequel. Oh, indeed. Republic Commandos are amazing, to be honest. What's this guy? Commander Talon? Nothing crazy on there.
Construction complete.
Alright. And actually, the ships in Alderaan's also shaped safe too. Who are you approaching now for Lucia? Why are you so aggressive? Oh, okay. Yeah, you can come cuddle on this side.
Tactical battle imminent.
Alright, let's begin. Let's see what we got going on here first. I haven't seen anyone play this in a long time. You make me want to play it again? It's amazing. It's the main game we play currently. Alright, that's not horrible. Why do you have to knock over things, Marie? This cat is just sprawled out everywhere on the side of this desk. I wish the game was on console. Oh, yeah. But the thing is also, we put all these videos on the YouTube afterwards as well. So if you ever want to watch more of these, feel free to just watch us there, too. Alright, looks like they have 4 of the munitions carriers. They have 3 of the transports, and they got a Providence. The thing about those transports is they're going to have a ton of fighters coming our way. I'm about to start Separatist playthrough because of y'all. Oh, she's a clanker. Or he's a clanker. I'm sorry, I don't know which one you are. I apologize. Let's go ahead and move over to here.
They're circling around.
Let's see. Roger. A good note, if you don't think you can win, you should retreat. Better to save the ships than the station. 110%. This looks like Star Wars Stellaris. Honestly, this is what Stellaris wishes it could be. Stellaris is great. It is amazing, and it is a awesome grand strategy economic battle. Like, it is just awesome. It is my favorite game I've ever played besides this one. This one got a problem with clankers. I gotcha, she/her. I'm a Republic girl, but I figure I need to do some Separatist playthrough. Honestly, I feel like I need to play some Separatist at times too, right? Sometimes you just gotta be a clanker. But I haven't yet played it. I'm still working on learning the Republic. Can we adjust a little bit here, guys? Like, can we just be friends and like get in proper formation here? Why are we being so far out? You're being so dramatic. But anyway, this game is awesome for the actual naval combat. The space combat in this game is unbeaten. Now, Stellaris is great for massive, awesome battles, but this game itself, oh my gosh, you just can't beat it. Let's go ahead. Y-Wing's in here, and it's also $20. And unlike Stellaris, where you have like $300 of DLCs and everything else, this one you get one game. Roger, for the Republic. Oh, we got a double whammy here. All right, first munitions carrier is starting to go down. Hold the lines. Extra firepower to take out these bombers around us. Looks like the second munition carrier is starting to go down as well. Third is going to go down as well. Let's go ahead and get this guy to focus in on the here. You guys focus in onto this one here. That is one down. Another one down onto this side. We're going to do a little bit of the battle cam. And I haven't said it yet, but click into the live, turn your phone sideways, and enjoy the show. It gets so much bigger. Alright, that's another couple munition carriers down. They have tons around us currently. Brace for that. If you click and hold the move button, you can pick the direction of the ship's face. Yeah, but that's still glitchy at times for me half the time. Alright, that's another munition carrier down. That Providence is very small, though. We have tons of these carriers around, but we have to hold against these fighters. These fighters are going to be the death of us. Looking like we're fighting into more. The Providence is starting to lose some of its main hull points at the moment. We need to hold out against all these fighters. Looks like we're into the last couple of rounds now. Tons of fighters. Just an absolute... was a search option. Search for what, by chance? Looks like that Providence is starting to go down with more of its hull points coming in. Our Dreadnought's trying to hold. Honestly, we have a lot of things holding at the moment. Let's move this Acclamator out just a little bit more. Extra firepower. In fact, actually, all you guys extra firepower. Try to keep on holding if you can. They are retreating. We have held this just yet. Focus fire onto those engines. That's another kill for us right there. Let's focus on anything else. There we go. Other guy. There we go. That is some good freaking hits. That's right, baby girl. I know. I will take that. We did not lose hardly anything. Alright, we won there. You guys get some more reinforcements. I will grant you an Acclamator. That's usually what I do. If they win, they get something. Let's go ahead.
Complete.
I don't like. I need more acclimators in this group. Pelta over to here. Oh yeah, exactly. We'll finish that up here, and then we'll maybe work on attacking then Balak. I do like the idea of us fighting Balak for it. Let's see here. Nothing there. This is queued up pretty well. Anything I want to make here? Let's make a couple of dreadnoughts for our fleet. I do also want to make some peltas as well, just to do that. There we go. Start building up all of this here. And then we need to make a scout, actually.
Constructing unit.
We got you covered.
Early provinces are weak, pretty much weak.
Waiting your orders.
They're not the moving ones. Oh, indeed. They definitely have different sizes.
Mines, repairs, we got you covered.
Hey, Comey, I see you there. I appreciate the donations. Much appreciated, my man.
Mines,
All right, pro droid inbound. Let's go ahead and scout out what this enemy looks like. It is just a Lurker Hulk by itself. I'm not too worried about it then. The biggest thing about the Lurker Hulk, though, is we're going to need some dreadnoughts for support. So let's go ahead and get us some more dreadnoughts real quick, and then we're going to charge inbound. And I'm open to other ideas too. I don't really touch a lot of these other ships, to be honest. All right, let's scroll into here real quick. I do want to get what's this?
Awaiting your orders, sir.
Architect Corporation.
Mines, repairs.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, we'll build that.
Awaiting your
What's
orders,
this? 5,000? Officer Academy? Interesting. Don't forget the anti-fighter ships. So usually I do anti-fighter with fighters, but definitely we can add them to it. I'm not against trying them out.
Vehicle in production.
We'll get some of the Corvettes going on too.
Unit in production.
All right, once these Corvettes are done, we'll go ahead and get these fighters all in range. Are we done here in Quad? No way.
Vehicle in production.
All right. New objective: research the Venator Star Destroyer. Say less. Where do I research it at? I probably should have looked. Let's see here.
standing by.
Anyone help with where to research? Oh, here it is. Perfect. We are researching. Okay. Get these guys into here. Get these guys into here. Get these guys into here. And let's begin this massive thing. Hey, Noble, been playing Star Wars Armada. Been fun. Do you have any recommended sets I get next? It's hard. You got the basic set, which is awesome, Ryfire guy. I finished my single planet start and started Thrawn's Revenge. It's a really fun mod. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I just haven't had the chance to play it just yet. With you, it depends, Ryfire guy. Are you wanting... Thanks for nothing. You have to... What? We were about to come liberate you, you turd. But now they're gone. What do you mean? Alright, we're on the way. We're on the way still. But Ryfire guy, it depends. Do you want to stick with Imperials or do you want to go over to Rebels? Or do you want to go to Republican Separatists? Let's begin. One quick moment. Alright, let's go ahead and begin onto this real quick. My kitty is just laying here like right beside me, just wanting to hang out. Alright, let's bring in our reinforcements here. We are going to bring in a Dreadnought to help us with this. We are going to bring in at least these guys. We're going to bring in these guys over to here for support on the front. We're going to bring in some Peltas.
We can do that.
There we go for that.
Choose a larger ship.
Let's bring in... Oh, that's kind of a smaller little dinky thing. Let's bring in some of these guys. More of these. More of these. Some acquaintance. Oh, come on now. There we go. Another acclimator. Wow. I forget how many small ships we can just bring. There's just an atrocious amount of them, to be honest. We're just going to keep on bringing them all. Oh my gosh, how many more can we... Out of here. Oh my gosh, out of here. There we go. Another one. Another one. Another one. Oh my gosh. How many... But just, excuse me real quick. I wish there was just a mass save you can do with bringing them in. Alright, let's go ahead and push towards fighting onto here. Alright. Alright, now that we're pushing forward, let's go ahead and close this out. Highly recommend Thrawn's Revenge. I gotcha. Come on here. Ah, there we go. See, I am all for trying every different mod. This is the first one I finally got to play the main campaign with, just from learning and everything else. I'm actually pretty new to the mods. Alright, we're pushing forward. I see you with the 1.3k likes. The New Republic ones are fun to use. Interesting. Alright, the early fire has begun. I'm not too worried about anything they have, to be honest. So we're just going to keep on pressing forward. Looks like they got some Geonosian, yeah, that's right, Geonosian fighters, along with Hyena bombers, Vulture droids, the Providence class coming inbound, but we are holding the lines very easily. Extra firepower and everything around. These fighters are not going to stay alive much longer. They do have the shields activated though, but that's not going to really matter too much. Alright, stay in this position here and hold. Oh my goodness, we have so many of these small little ships. There we go. Koturmad, I gotcha. Oh, hey, by the way, if you guys are here and you're from the Discord, go ahead and do some voting. You have some major influences what's going to happen next into the invasion of Kashyyyk. Because we're getting close to the end, and we need to figure out, should we end it when the last Separatist is on the ground, or should we end it when Yoda leaves? Alright, Hyena bombers there. It looks like, what are these guys again? Scarab Fighter. I don't think I've seen those guys. Alright, clean up some more of the bombers. We're going to push towards these other stations over to here now. Are the mods on Steam? Yeah, so they're in the workshop. So when you go to the store page and you go to there, you can then find it or whatnot. Alright, first major hits are coming into these stations over here onto the sides. And by the way, guys, if you are enjoying yourself, feel free to like the stream by just tapping onto the screen. The more likes we get, the more this is shared to other people, which is weird, but apparently everyone wants to hit the screen a lot. That's a thing, apparently. But we're closing in. Last little stations left alive or whatnot. There's nothing I'm really worried about. In fact, they're so scared they're just going to start automatically retreating itself. Alright, and that is an easy victory for us. I do like our fleet already. It's pretty good. I appreciate the follow, Douglas. Also, I'm really late, but congrats on 10k followers. You deserve it. Hey, man, thank you. And I'm so excited to be able to start making this into Galactic Conquest on the tabletop as well. We're finishing up the Battle of Kashyyyk, and then we're going to recreate this exact game on the tabletop. It's going to be so good, guys. It's going to be so good. I even have a website that I went ahead and bought the domain for, noblestruggle.com. I am working on editing it. Do not judge it. It is a generic base unit, but it is in the process of being made. Let's see. Is there any ground troops that we want to... Ooh, this is not bad. We do need some artillery in our main group here. We do need to build up heavy... Oh, we already got that. We do need to build up one of these... One of these? What's one of these? Axis War College? Sure. Let's begin this battle over here. And by the way, all donations go directly to the tabletop gaming. It does not go to my personal bank account. It goes right back into the struggle itself. We are currently working on supplying both Star Wars Regiment, Star Wars Armada, and a bunch of STL files to recreate the same buildings in this game, as well as other things as well. Mr. Stream, sorry about that. Been busy recently. Hey, Comey, you're all good. And if you ever want to catch up on any of the streams or things we've done, we republish these back on the YouTube. So the big push we're doing now is on to get to monetization on YouTube, which we need 1,000 subscribers, which is apparently harder than 10,000 followers on TikTok. But hey, nonetheless, we are here. All right, we got a ton more of Crocs and Dreadnoughts, so let's go ahead and back our guys to the rear. And let's try that maneuver thing now. Because, like, if we... There we go. All right, yeah, right there. Go ahead and head that back that way. Looks like a Providence, 2 light destroyers, another Providence. Starting to get a little bit hefty, but that's fine. Alright, is that all that we're bringing? It looks like it. That's okay.
At your command. As you wish, Commander.
The CIS hates me. My first mission as a CIS capture Rafa. Is that a hard Republic outpost? I imagine so, because you said that's the same as the Quat shipyards in the
Ready
sense.
to commence. Consider it history.
Alright, let's start turning around these Crocs and these Dreadnoughts and get ready for the fight. Alright, get these guys over to here as well. You guys over to here. Alright, looks like a hard cell trying to come inbound, but they're going to get taken out. Diamond cruisers on this side. Let's go ahead and activate extra firepower and focus fire right into this area. Let's now go ahead and do some movie mode. Providence coming inbound forward, already hitting into our defenses. Level 3 shipyard, South Camino, and you can only have 1 planet near it. Oh my gosh.
Ready for attack.
Alright, that Karak just decided to go way inbound. My gosh. Alright, everything focus fire into this light destroyer over here. There we go, that's some good hits. Start bracing if you can, Dreadnoughts. Focus fire onto this if you can. Focus fire into this. Oh my gosh. They do have tons hitting into us. Those provinces are going to be a behemoth to fight. In fact, we are probably not going to be able to survive. They do have tons of fighter supports as well. We're working on taking out some if we can. That light destroyer is starting to be down to half damage, but that is only 1 of 4 that we have to take out. And our defense station is faltering. Our other station, though, is staying alive for right now. There we go. That's some good hits into that light destroyer. Alright, focus now into the other light destroyer. We're not going to go out without a fight just yet. Alright, we're now losing everybody else around. Is this modded? I was playing Force of Corruption this week. Yeah, this is. This is Fall of the Republic, so you can play the Republic ships as well. Looks like a light destroyer coming inbound on this side. Anything else we can focus fire on? Let's go ahead and just try to take out this diamond ship right here. Honestly, we don't have much left we can take out, so anything we can just go ahead and knock out will make us feel just a little bit better. Almost there. Couple more hits. There we go. That's another one down. Alright, who else can we take out before we have to end this battle itself? Honestly, though, the Providence is eating some pretty good hits. Providence is almost down to that. The light destroyer is also pretty good, too. Alright, light destroyer is getting close, but our shields are now down and we are vulnerable. They are going to start working on taking us out. We do have reinforcements, though, that came in, but nothing too crazy. Alright, we're going to go ahead and auto resolve from this point on. There is nothing more we can do about this battle. Alright, that wasn't horrible. Wasn't the greatest. But we're going to have to stay alive on Bespin. Oh my goodness. Let's get an ATTE in here if we can. Is that the only thing we got? Is that... Okay. Okay. We got to keep that alive as much as possible. We do have 11,000, so we're going to pause this real quick. It's sure a good thing the Malevolence's sister ship never showed up in the Clone Wars. Oh my gosh. The Malevolence's sister ship is just insane for what it is. It is just a behemoth, to be honest. We are going to work on building up clones. Yes, good. We are going to work on Coruscant. We are going to build up... we're going to keep Mace Windu there. We are going to build up Saber tanks. Yes. And, ooh, Jedi Academy. Right, we have to build a Jedi Temple there. Here, everything's fine there. Resume and let's suffer. Kuwait. If we're going to build a bunch of things at Kuwait, we might as well continue on. Okay, so they do have artillery. Let's take a quick snapshot of what we're going to be fighting. Where the heck am I? Jump over to here and let's see. Bespin 4. We have artillery, tanks, droidicas, stamp speeders, and this. We do not have a lot of infantry. So the biggest key I'm going to take a risk. No, we'll wait. It is sure a good thing. Blah, blah, blah. Wish we seen the Manitors in the Clone Wars. The CIS considered that ship a war crime. Dude, I've 3D printed the Manitor, man. Call me. I 3D printed the Manitor, and I have it in Star Wars Armada. That is about to be the next battle we do, is where we're just going to take all my Armada ships and verse them all together in a big whole thrash. While then, I'm working on designing the website and a few other things. And we have an announcement this weekend, which of course will be something else, but it's about Noble's personal life. But I know you guys will all be excited for everything that's been going on and everything else. It's been a long journey, but we've healed enough, I should say. All right, looks like we're already underneath attack. We got civilians inbound. They did not agree with our civilians. Let's move over to here, take over this. Anti-vehicle turrets are the thing of the future for us currently. Move over to here, you guys to here, you guys to here. Barks, arcs, and everything else in between. Take over this, you guys forward. Oh yeah, go take over these guys here. We're just going to build up all of these guys here onto the side. All of you here. That artillery is going to be the biggest issue. Alright, building up you. Let's build up this just in case. All of you guys go fight those civilians. That's fine. You guys push into here. Let's see about that. We're just going to build up allotment of things. Alright, you guys now push over to here. Good, good, good. It looks like that tank... Wow, that one tank versus a Juggernaut and all these ATRTs are really putting up that much of a fight? That is interesting. Alright, Separatists versus these guys. Go ahead and come take out these civilians over to here. And them using the war to justify up-arming the Manitor. Yeah. It's a great ship. Honestly, so it's neat seeing that next to the Super Star Destroyer, by the way, of the Empire. Alright, move these clones over to here. Those are these guys. This into here. You guys up to here. Keep on pushing on. Wow, they are really hurting our guys. Oh my gosh. Yep, that's why. Artillery already inbound. Move in forward. Hold the line there. You guys into here. You guys into here. You guys push into here. Come on now. Alright, keep on pushing. Oh, they got an anti-vehicle tank. They're gonna hold anti-vehicle turret. They're gonna hold us up. No, rest in peace, Juggernaut. All right, keep on pushing forward. They are just going to keep on advancing. There is aerial units in the game. We can get LAATs into here. The biggest issue we're going to have is funding the entire Republic all at once. So, all right. Tank is coming down. Clanker, Flurry Clanker in the way. Please get out of the way. Alright, she's gone there. Tons of guys going down there. Droidicus pushing inbound on this side. We are taking out that over to here. Barks, get ready. Actually, I want you guys to go down here and get ready to take out this artillery. Ignore those Droidicus. We have one goal and one goal only. Find the artillery. There's the artillery to back. Oh my gosh, that's like a trench run. They got tons of guys waiting there for a second. Droidicus inbound. We are taking out what we can. There we go. There's that. We need reinforcements over here. Juggernaut, move in. We need you to help. Clones, come back in and join this fight over to here. You guys are just fine over to here. Alright, we have taken over. Oh, bombing run. Move. Get out of the way. They're bombing civilians. Those are all gone. All 10 of those units or whatnot are all destroyed. That whole platform is taken out. Speaking of taking out, they are starting to take out our guys over here. Focus on that turret. Don't let that turret stay alive. Oh, dang it. Well, they're now retreating somehow. That's fine. That is fine. There you go. Oh my gosh, guys. Alright. We held the line. We did good. Because of that, you're going to get defenses and keep on building up more. Alright, now let's go ahead and see what's next. Oh, another battle. This time the Hutts are attacking us. We do have Cody and Rex down here, actually. I need to get Cody and Rex out of there. Oh, they're at the Rishi station. Oh, they're holding out the holdout area. Freaking heck. Okay, if you guys survive, you'll get a clone base. Let's begin. Alright, sending this over. My goodness, I got my cat just like screaming at me from behind. Alright, let's begin here.
Look, sir, it's them.
Alright, look at this fluffy thing. She is just super ham. Anyway. Oh, that's it? That's all we have?
Yes, sir.
Oh, fall the freak back. What the heck is this thing? Okay. Alright. Even the dude is semi-animated. You can't see it because of my face. You love cats? Oh, I got two of them. I got two little fur balls. This one's name is Marie. The other one's name is Evelyn.
I might be small, but
Alright, fall back into here as well.
standing by.
And get ready to hold everybody. I got one tuxedo cat called Megumi. Is that how you say that? Sounds like a neat name.
Republic Light Corvette responding.
Alright, let's go ahead.
Moving out.
Turn you guys. Yep, that's how you say it. Heck yeah. I knew I was literate.
Understood. We are moving out. Copy that, sir.
Copy.
Alright, keep on pushing forward. Then we're going to turn around this way. Turn around.
Yes, sir.
Every now and then there's a hut fleet closing in. And we have to turn around. Alright, get ready everybody. The huts are inbound. That first ship's going to go down. That's going to be so easy. The next couple of ships though is going to be the hard part. Honestly, we probably won't survive the bigger ones for it. Although they have dropped the interdictor mines. So we can't really do anything. She is directly on my cord. Alright. That hut ship is already down there. It looks like they got some space yachts inbound. Our Y-Wing bombers are picking a fight with them. Y-Wing bombers, go attack that ship over there. Worry about what's coming towards us. Those other spaceships are coming down onto here. My goodness.
Where are they?
Alright, healing ships over here. It looks like they got a bunch of bombers over on that side. Go ahead and go intercept those bombers, guys.
Where's the check button? Where's the check?
Healing ship coming inbound to the front.
What's the order?
Come on now, let me get these guys. There we go. Extra firepower, extra repairs. Keep it up if you can. Ooh, you know what I really should probably do? I should probably just put a bunch of peltas all around my entire fleet. There we go for that. The station is down though. Man, they are just full on attacking in.
On that target.
Marie, stop eating stuff. Oh my goodness.
I'm taking fire. Can't get a visual.
Alright, Karoks are inbound as well. Nope, stay in the range. Stay in range, everybody. Don't let them bait out. That is almost dead. Come on. Take out that healer. Couple more hits. Oh, we lost our main part over there. That's not good. We're losing our other ships. Not the 14 peltas again. Oh yeah, that strat's staying. Although we will not be able to survive this one most likely. I don't really... Is there anything else worth taking out? Fall back to the station. Keep the station alive if you can.
Keep your eyes open.
Extra heals if you can.
Target.
Extra firepower into the to the bombers. Keep our station alive. There we go. Hold the line if you can. There's no way. There's so many big ships. There's so many big ships against here. Alright, let's go over to here real quick.
Bay is disabled.
They knew we weren't meant for this kind of battle.
Torpedoes. Where's the eject button? Where's the eject button? A laser bag has been lost. Taking casualties here, sir.
Alright, our station is down. I think that's all we got left. Let's do a little bit of battle cam while we wait.
Space station damaged.
Torpedoes. Blast. Taking casualties here, sir.
Alright, last little couple of pieces left. Let's go ahead and auto-resolve that and get us out of the way. That was not a win, narrator. That was a loss. Alright, hold against the Huts. Rex and Cody, you have a lot more coming inbound. Good luck, men. Shit. Alright, let's see. Venator research is underway. What is this game? This is... Wow, that's the first time someone's asked in this live. This is Star Wars Empire War, Fall of the Republic. Usually we have so many people ask. It's atrocious. But thank you. Thank you for asking.
Recruiting.
Alright, let's begin the battle. Did they add more content? They did not. This is just a mod. But the mods are absolutely amazing. They honestly make it into a brand new game, to be honest. I don't remember these ships from the old ships. Yeah, because this is Clone Wars currently. In fact, most of these maps and everything will be new. Oh my gosh, tons of good things to take over. Let's get these sabers over into here. You guys over to here. Let's start recruiting. Oh, we got a little bit of lag. That's fine. Alright, move over to here and get ready. You guys up to here. You build this. You build this. You guys back over to here. You guys build this. Everyone start building up stuff. There's going to be so much we need to do.
We secured a build pad.
This. Oh, we're out of money now.
Construction complete.
Alright, now with us being out of money, that's going to change our dynamic a little bit.
Construction complete.
Keep going.
You guys hold over to here. ATTE, you guys hold over to here. Tons of fighters coming inbound already over to here. There we go for that.
Construction
Let's keep it going here. You guys over to here. Come on, Rex. Move your little butt over here. There we go. Taking out that fighter there. Everyone focus fire onto there. Alright. Hut barges coming inbound onto this side. They are doing a ton of damage to us. Move over to cover fire into that. Don't let them take out the reinforcements on that side. It's on currently Steam. Steam is a great place for you to find it all. Alright, keep that place alive. There we go. Okay, we have successfully held this area off.
base is under attack.
Let's go ahead and move you guys over to here. You guys take cover and get ready. We are going to wait for more to come in. Sail barge coming inbound against Cody and them. I had this in another Star Trek game where you ran in Star Trek Colony. I don't remember the name of the game. No, I'm not currently on Switch. I do have a Switch account if you would like to follow it. But I'm still trying to learn how the best way to record in both dual, vertical and horizontal. Because if you click into the live, you can turn your phone sideways and see it in both directions. And if you ever want to watch the lives again, you can. Because we actually post these on the YouTube here afterwards as well. Alright, keep on pushing on to here. Here we go. That's another group down for the count. We just have to keep on holding these lines as much as possible. 2 more incoming modified personnel skiffs. We have a ton of damage going into that, though. They should be able to take that out, no problem. Other enemies from the other side now approaching. Barks going to that side along with the ATRTs. Tons of infantry trying to come in. Clones move over to this side. Go try to take care of that turn over there. Sail barge is down along with more ships. We are pushing into them if we can. Whoo! Cody, watch out! We took out... All the bombers were taken out. Cody and Rex are still okay. That was so dang close. Oh my gosh. Alright, keep on pushing on, guys. We don't have much more people left over here. Oh, we do, but they're just trying to snake away. Keep on holding on this side over to here. Looks like we're doing pretty good. In fact, actually, let's keep on pressing the objective. We're going to go ahead and push into some of their enemies. Tons of people over on this side. Hold the lines and take cover if you can. That is tons of people we're fighting. Oh my gosh. Yeah, make them retreat. There you go. Take this guy out too. Show them that we are not falling back from the huts. There we go. That station's coming out too. That wasn't bad. I mean, that was one bad part there, but I will build up a weapon, we'll build up base defenses with that same thing at Rishi Station. Along with now, let's go ahead and let's get, no, we'll keep them there for right now. Alright, let's go back to the main planets over to here and bring in any reinforcements that we got currently. Which Mace Windu, how are you doing? Yes, you get some saber tanks. Bring them onto here. Clones, yes, get a couple more of these bad boys. And to here in a Nexus, we'll bring up this ATTE over to here. Alderaan, how you doing? This is fine. And overall, okay, we're building up something a little bit. You know what? Yeah, well, screw it. We'll have Mace Windu lead the fight. You're being recruited, Mace. You're going to be a part of us. Alright, more clones inbound as well. 5 clones, 2 sabers. ATTE. I need some artillery. Hey, now. We didn't have to do that just yet. I have a feeling we're going to win, so we're going to build a barracks just in case. I think I only like the space battles. Space battles are better than the ground battles, but they're still fun regardless of whichever way you play. Alright, let's go ahead and begin. And we're up to 2K likes. I appreciate you guys all. I see you guys liking our live. Got those ready, got those ready. Send one group out to recruit these guys over to here. Let's go ahead and move these guys out to this area over here. We need one group to take over this turbo laser tower for right now. One group to go all the way all over to here to take out this turbo laser tower, and we're going to keep on holding. You guys go to here. Honestly, my favorite Jedi, by the way, is Kenobi, but I feel like a fangirl saying that. I feel like that's kind of what everyone's default is in a way. But alright, so that's over there, that's over there. We're good here. We are now building up our base defenses in this area. Let's build up a turbo laser tower as well. Just extra reinforcements. 13,000 credits is underneath our jurisdiction. Now we'll hold that here. Snell tanks inbound onto here. Not too much of a threat though. That's fine. Turbo laser tower being built. Extra reinforcements coming over onto this side. That's fine. The Force Lightning with Plo Koon is pretty darn cool. Oh, we even got a turbo laser tower there? Heck yeah. Let's build up these freaking defenses, guys. Alright, build up here. Oh, that's the wrong one. Alright, you guys are going to be stuck there. We need some infantry. Droidekas inbound, but the Droidekas will not do anything besides simply perish to what we're using. There we go for that. Hey, turbo laser tower, can you focus on these Droidekas over here? Oh, you got a little bit of other issues, I see. Alright, keep on holding on, guys. We're doing just fine. In fact, actually, you guys go take over this place over here. Ignore all the Snell tanks to your left. Just keep on moving. Don't worry about it. Don't even think about that they can run you over. Hello, Noble. Have a good night. Hope you are having a good night. I am indeed Assassin. Thank you. It's we're starting a brand new Galactic campaign. We're now doing the Assassin trying to come inbound. Not Assassin coming inbound. Artillery coming inbound. Let's move our ATRTs to try to take that out if we can. But I feel like this is not going to be the move we should do, but it is the one we're doing nonetheless. ATRTs, shoot down that artillery piece. Almost down. Good. Fall back now, ATRTs. You have done your scouting work. Keep on holding the lines. Tons of infantry inbound. Hellfires onto the side as well. We need bark speeders. You guys have to go ahead and take out this Hellfire. You guys got it.
Power generator destroyed.
Oh, shoot. I forgot that generator was over there on the side. Hold the lines, everybody. Hold the dang lines. Alright, Hellfire Droid is down, but they did take out the shield generator. They are now pressing their advantage onto bombing run coming down the center. You guys need to move. Get out of the way. Run. They got the shields down, and now they're trying to drop. We moved just in time. Move back into position and get ready. Alright, more firing of the HAMLs coming inbound and tons of light infantry, but we are holding nonetheless. More B1s coming inbound onto here. You guys come join and hold out with our Republic reinforcements over on this side. Alright, what else do we got? ATRT, come over on this side over here. It looks like we got crab droids. Our turbo laser towers are no longer effective. We are now down to fighting with only our ground forces besides our turrets. Tons of B1s swarming in against our ATRTs and saber tanks. Looks like a Hellfire droid shooting from the far side over on this side. Let's go ahead and take it out over here. Crab droids and B1 swarming that side over to here. They are taking over that turn onto the left-hand side, which is going to cause an issue. We got that ATRT back down again, but the droids are pushing forward into the center. They are massing major amounts of... Alright, let's get this saber over to here and help this defense over in this part. Keep that turret alive. That turret is now down nonetheless. We are down to just a few things holding our lines. B1s and snail tanks swarming into here. Our infantry over on this side holding out versus commando droids. Turbo laser tower is down, so it's basically just those guys alive left. These guys and turbo laser tower versus all the B1s and such. Go ahead and hold down the lines there. Snail tank down on this side. B1's flying in here. Stamp speeders inbound on here. We need to keep on moving fire. Walkers moving in onto the left-hand side. Tons of B1s and snail tanks pushing inbound. Tons of snail tanks coming in on this side. We have to keep on holding, but there's just too many for us fighting. Go over. Oh, artillery coming on to those turrets. They are massively attacking our main bases in the back. Hold out the lines. We might lose this base actually instead. Down to just a couple more people left. Go ahead and focus onto that snail tank next. Let's see. Anything else? B1's fighting into the clones on this side. We need to get these guys in the far back. We need to follow them back if we can. We need to keep them alive so we do not lose, and we're going to have to keep on knocking out whatever we can. Alright, keep those guys alive on that side. They're starting to take out the barracks and the buildings in the back over here, and take over turrets on this side too. Oh my gosh.
Light vehicle factory destroyed.
Alright, they destroy the factory over on this side. Everyone else keep on moving. We have to keep you guys alive. Turbo laser tower, take that guy out. Come on, one more hit.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, for right now, we are going to build up this.
Copy.
Oh, fall back, artillery on that side. Artillery just knocked that out. Fall back, Republic forces. Fall back. Alright, that saber tank came in and just instantly died. Is this currently the summer of the Republic? Dude, it is a rough part for the Republic at the moment. Alright, anyone else remaining that we can use at all? I think this is going to be a full retreat, unfortunately. Hold the dang line if you can, little turret. Alright, that's another turn down. Come on, Turbo Laser Tower. You got one. You are going to do the Alamo.
Commander.
There you go. Just keep on firing.
Yes, Commander.
There has to be some.
Here.
There has to be some.
Reinforcement point contested.
Oh, they got tons of more. Oh, get that little Spire Droid. There you go. Good work. Focus on those other Spire Droids. Oh, there's artillery in the back are shooting at you. Turbo Laser Tower is now down.
Your order.
We are down to just this group of troopers left. And that is basically going to be it.
Ready for action. Roger.
Can we convince them to retreat?
Is under attack.
I wonder if we can try to. Like, take out that Turbo Laser Tower and then just retreat.
Laser tower
Pretend like we're not here. We're not here. We're not here! No! Son of a gun, fight to the last, man! Which is like 2 of you. We have lost our first planet, but we held a vicious... They had the Dark Jedi Company? I thought there was something there.
system lost.
Alright, we have lost the Lao Salau. But that is fine, because we are about to take over our next other planet as well. Alright, we got these guys. I do need to bring in artillery, though. Where the... Oh, there's artillery. You just can barely see them. There we go for that. And let's begin our first ground battle on this side. Let's bring them over to here, and then we'll attack. Kuat is up, and we now can make Venators, which we will. Alright, let's build up this as well. Drop this guy down to here.
Tactical battle.
There we go, and let's begin. Alright, let's begin this part right here. Alright, looks like it is a really good defensible mission for their side. Let's drop in their ATTE, let's drop in Mace Windu, let's drop in a artillery piece, and drop in more clones.
Unit capacity.
I'm so invested at this point. Oh my god, this is just the beginning. And if you like this, we also play this on the tabletop as well. And we're working on making Galactic Conquest for everyone to be able to command troops and everything else too. Alright, Mace Windu and everyone else, let's start pushing up. We're going to take over this objective here. From this point, we're going to just push on and try to push back the Separatists. There we go for that. Actually, let's take over this hard point right here. This is going to be a good place for us to go ahead, take over some turrets, and get ready for some defenses down the road.
We secured a build pad.
Alright, build up these turrets here, and this one right here. Everyone else, push forward onto this point here. We got this. Now the main part of the game with attacking onto the ground part is that there is going to be a limited amount of troops that we can bring, but the Separatists can keep on bringing out more as long as they have their stations up. So we have to push inbound, take over these command posts so we can get more troops. And once we have more troops, we can then go ahead and start pushing into deeper lines. We now have taken this over. Let's drop in some Saber tanks to come help us out, along with additional clones. Now with that, we're going to push onto here. You clones stay on to here just to hold this side real quick. We will build up these turrets. Almost there. There we go. Clones, go ahead and start making your way into the last victory point that we're going to push forward.
Under attack.
Looks like an anti-tank, well, a tank is trying to come to the rear or whatnot, but we got that just fine. That tank is now down. Sabers push inbound. Clones are starting to meet some heavy resistance. Go ahead and take a little bit of cover. Mace Windu leading the charge into the front. Go ahead and focus onto those fighters. Kitty trying to be a separatist and blocking my view. Alright, let's go ahead and get these clones over onto this side over to here. Everyone else, how are we doing? Doing okay. Focus onto this anti-vehicle turret. I don't like that it's fighting us over on this side here. Alright, we are starting to take care of everything else onto here. We also have artillery as well. We are down to how many people left we can bring? 2 more units. So let's go ahead and secure... let's go ahead and secure this and try to get 2 more Republic units into here. Alright, More clones coming inbound, and we are ready to press onto the final objectives. Clones, go ahead and take out of cover and start pushing up this way. Saber tanks and Mace Windu, let's go ahead and take over these turrets here just for extra reinforcements. Hold and get ready. Everyone else push forward. Artillery piece, go ahead. You are now safe. Move into this area right here.
For the Republic. Stay
All right.
target.
Keep on pressing on, troops. We got this.
Sweep the area.
Construction complete.
Looks like some B2s trying to come up from the side over here, but they're not going to survive much longer. In fact, they're going to probably go down before I even... Oh, hey, let's go ahead and build up these real quick.
Constructing.
Every turret we build up now is a turret we don't have to worry about in the next fight, so it will actually help us. In fact, let's go ahead, just drop a bombing run and just enjoy a little bit of cinematic mode for a second. Oh, we got a little bit of missile fire into our Y-wing bombers.
Construction complete.
In fact, actually, spider droids starting to hit into our thing over here. Okay, I don't like how close they were. Fall back over on this side.
When I fight,
All right, we got the buildings taken out on here. Let's go ahead and push down south. There we go. They're starting to now retreat. And that was an easy victory.
Planetary control.
All right, let's go ahead and move these guys up to here. Build this, and wait for the rest. Now, when is our next Republic target? I actually think the next Republic target might have to be either Forost or Vulture. Vulture. I kind of think Vulture, to be honest. All right, let's bring these guys into the fold onto here. This looks like one of the missions from the old Lego Clone Wars game on Xbox 360. And that Lego Star Wars game was a good game, but this is so much of a better game, to be honest. It is great. Let's go ahead. We'll build up some deltas just to the side. We do have more Venators now that we can just keep on building up too, which we shall. Let's spread this apart over to here. Venator, come join the main Republic fleet that we got going on here. You guys into here. Let's go into here. Now let's build up this. Let's build up this and this and this. Alright, that's pretty good there. Pro droid into here. Honestly, let's go ahead and fight this. We do have the Venator now. Let's go ahead and get the other Venator in as well, actually. Bring this up to here, bring this up to here,
Cruising speed.
and then we're going to attack into this location here. Let's see. All right, let's go ahead and send our main fleet to go ahead and take out Vulture. Let's begin.
They're in this direction.
Now that is going to be a really strong station, though. By the way, guys, let's go ahead and bring out what we can. First thing is going to be a Dreadnought, then a Venator, another Venator, another Acclamator, a line of Dreadnoughts. We're going to need more Dreadnoughts. Remind me of that when we go back into the Galactic Conquest side. Now we're going to need to bring in some Peltas to keep up the fight.
Do that. I hope this isn't another drill.
There we go. Some anti-air. We'll bring in another one of these. Another anti-air. More of them. And more. And more. Eventually we'll run out. But for right now, and a couple of acquaintance. And even more. And one more for that. We are back indeed, Eagle. Welcome. Alright. All forward. Push forward, men. We are in finally the biggest galactic battle. And then after we finish this one for Star Wars Empire War, we will then move to another game. I do want to play some Ruse, but I also feel like Empire War needs to be like at least once a week. So I might start 2 different days of streaming. One for Ruse, the World War II RTS game, and then one for this for Star Wars Empire at War. But we are working through a new life balance and coming up with a very healthy way of living that. Should totally play Darktide? I do. I'm a veteran. I mean, the character. I love playing as a veteran forward. The bulwarks are pretty good too, but I just like being the veteran. I like being the sharpshooter of the team itself. With that many Peltas, not a single ship should go down. I agree. If they didn't spread out, get back in position. Move into the right. I'm an arbitrator. Isn't that... Gosh. Help me out with what that is. It's been a hot second. What are we doing, guys? What are we? What kind of world are we living right now? What is this formation, everybody? Arcs worry about other things over to here. How are we doing? Okay, everyone's doing okay. Tons of pelts inbound. Extra firepower. Noble, after this, go to quad and build a quad drive yard so you can get faster ships and cheaper. I definitely will. Yeah, Adeptus Arbitus, the dude with the dog. Is that new? The dude with the dog? I haven't played it now for a while. The Magnificents are going down. They're not even... I'm not even worried about this. We are doing just fine. Let's go ahead and start bracing, though, for extra parts onto it. The dude with the dog. I haven't played for about 6 to 7 months on that game, but is that a new class? Alright, let's go ahead and take out these extra bombers, fighters, and everything else in between. By the way, Eagle, if you ever want to play those kind of things, feel free to go ahead and ping some people in the chat and say like, hey, anyone want to play some Darktide? In fact, actually, my sister actually loves to play Darktide. She's obsessed with it. That's the biggest thing she likes to do. Oh, it's a new class coming out. Okay, all right, that's pretty neat. All right, full speed into the enemy, and there's another now a kitty. Oh my goodness! Just relax, baby girl. Relax. I know. I don't know if you guys can hear her or not, but here, I'll show you guys real quick while this is going on. Yo, kitty, show your face. Yes. But while we do this, oh my gosh, technical difficulties. Alright, we're pushing forward into the station itself. My gosh, not that much. Kind of merge a little bit. Kind of group together. Group together just a little bit, boys. All of you now, Y-Wing bombers, focus on taking out this station first. We'll take out the extra firepower. What the heck are everybody doing? Extra firepower, extra bracing. We got this. Alright, station is starting to go down a little bit. Keep on holding the dang lines. You guys got to get into here a little bit better. Come on now. This is only logical because we have tons of peltas. In fact, ooh, our dreadnought is starting to take a little bit of a beating. It is eating a lot of the fire. Alright, everyone else, keep on pushing forward. We need to get more damage into these stations. Everything you can into it. There we go. That station's starting to fall. Oh my gosh. Acclimator, join into the formation. Everybody. Okay, the guy has a flintlock and looking at other stuff for it. I gotcha. And an old revolver. Gotta love a good old revolver. Alright, keep on alive, everybody. Peltas, keep our fighters alive. Let's go ahead and push you guys into here. Everyone focus fire into this back station. We have to keep our dreadnought alive if we can. Although the dreadnought is starting to get outclassed, it will be destroyed here soon if it can't stay alive. Oh, it's focusing it down. We will lose the dreadnought, but it is part of the Republic that we are replacing. So that is a loss we are willing to take. This space station is starting to go down now. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of movie mode real quick. Alright, that station's putting up a bit of a fight, but it is faltering.
Come on, you bastard.
There we go. They are now in full retreat. And we have won yet again. This is Star Wars Empire at War with the mod for Fall of the Republic.
I can't shake.
Are we still fighting? There we go. Alright, that's not too bad. And now let's get ready to go ahead and attack with the ground forces. Let's build up a station here. Let's see, what do we have?
Complete.
One of these guys. Mace Windu and everything else come over to here. Let's get these sabers inbound on this side. Let's see, anyone else? Artillery, always good. Coruscant, let's build up some, and Jedi as well, of course.
I'm going in.
Build up these guys on this side. We do need to pause real quick and look around this area over here. Okay, let's see. What planets... Guys, let me know what planets you think need the additional support. I am all for giving support where it is due. Mon Calamari needs some good support for sure. Resume. Get Fisto down on the ground.
Enemy fleet approaching.
Enemy fleet approaching where? Dang it. No.
Complete.
Give me a second. I am working on things. Ooh, that's not bad. That's not bad. We will work on a Goliath station. Yes. Yeah, we'll do the Goliath station first. And then we are going to go with... Ooh, I got another Venator. Always good. Resume. You stay there now. We'll build another Venator. Honestly, I need a Senator over there to help with it. I am still working. Where are you at? Plantorum? Okay. Alright. I gotta go. It's 4 a.m. Thanks for the stream. Hopefully I can make it to the next one. Good night. Hey man, I'll see you next time. We usually stream about this time for about the same amount of time. Alright, we got a bunch of munition carriers coming in. I think we got this. I think we do. I'm gonna have to give me another drink. This guy's almost out. Alright, we got these guys, which is pretty interesting acclimators. I don't think they actually come with any fighters. They do come with actually a little bit of fighters, but also good missile launchers. This is against another... Hey, for those guys that know, what is the different factions? Why are these guys orange versus the other has green? Like, what does that mean? Alright, more reinforcements inbound. Tons of fighters, basically.
I might be small, but I pack a punch.
All stations ready.
Alright, let's get ready.
Sir, we've lost you on the sensors. We'll hold this position until you return.
Alright, let's get these fighters over here. Oh, that's different factions of CIS. Do they eventually merge into one, or is that just to kind of like limit the rate of the game at first?
Missile destroyer here. Issue
Alright, let's try to turn these guys around real quick.
Standing by. Watch your sides. Republic Light Corvette responding.
Alright, guys, start engaging. Everyone form in. There we go. That munition ship is going down. In fact, I'm pretty confident about this one. Don't know, to be honest. That's okay. I don't either. That makes two of us. Alright, that munition carrier is starting to... Ooh, we're starting to take a little bit of beating. My gosh, these munition carriers are stronger than what I remember. Oh my gosh. Extra firepower. Keep it going. Everyone focus into this main part into here. Extra firepower. Dang it. Oh my gosh. This is a pursuit destroyer. Okay, that's one munition carrier down. Got a couple more in the back or whatnot. Bombers shooting into us. This is rough, guys. Alright, another couple ones going down. They have destroyed our 2 acclimators onto this side. Looks like they are... Okay, a couple more over on the back side over to here. Y-Wing bombers, focus in on these next parts on here. We have to keep on pressing on the attack onto these munition carriers. Next munition carrier is down. Focus on to the next one and the next. Keep it alive. Alright, next munition carrier is starting to go down. He's got a few hit points left. This one in the back is doing alright, but there is a ton of Gazanti transports. We have to start taking them out if we can. Alright, that's another one down on this side. Everyone start focusing fire into this other munition carrier over on this side over here. Y-Wing bombers, I know I said focus fire on that one, but focus fire on this one. We have to make sure those shields do not keep on coming back up. Alright, extra firepower into these guys here. There we go. Keep on those front firing arcs. If our station stays alive, that is good enough for me. Tons more fighters shooting into vultures and everything else. I don't know. We got another ship coming inbound to help us out. These small little tiny ships are going to have to help us against the fighters themselves. Down to just a couple of Peltas and the basically anti-fighter ships. Those shields are starting to repair though, but the Gazantis are staying alive. Alright, let's go ahead and start trying to push into this fighter group over here, into this munition carrier. Try to take out what they can. Take out those concussion missiles. There you go. Y-Wing bombers are still doing their main bombing run against them now. We're down to just the Gazanti transports left and the fighters, basically. Munition carrier is about to go down in 3, 2, 1. That is now down. We are down to just the last few. I can't do anything more besides just watching how this battle goes. So we might as well just go ahead and relax. Oh man. We should be able to win just fine. I'm not too worried. I don't think we'll actually lose anything else. Looks like they're starting to retreat some of their people or whatnot. Gazanti transports and some of their landing are still in the fight. In fact, we have one of our guys over here just all by himself. Go ahead and do extra firepower. Keep on pushing on to over here. There we go. Now they're retreating everything full force into like a landing craft or whatnot. Let's try to make sure they can not retreat that. Although it doesn't really, it's too small of a thing to really matter too much, but... Alright, we have won this defense yet again. That wasn't horrible. I didn't necessarily like those ships anyway, so that was fine. I do need a better station though here. I can't get a better station. They're kind of just generic by themselves. Interesting. Well, you get 2 Peltas. Oh, that's right. Every place gets Pelta. You get Peltas. Kenobi. Kenobi, Anakin, and who are you? Frodo. Why do we have Frodo? wait. Why is there Frodo here for a second? Kenobi and Anakin and Frodo. Let's get you guys over to here for a second. We're not necessarily ready to do some assaulting on this side. We will build a station on Geonosis, though. My gosh, that's huge. And then while we're building something on Geonosis, let's go ahead and build up Peltas for you. Yes, you get Peltas. Everyone gets Peltas. Rathonia, you get Peltas. No, you build a Veneda. You get Peltas. No, you get a station. You get Peltas. Not you, Peltas. These Peltas. Good boys. Bunch of good boys. Alright. Mon Calamari, you only have Peltas. You will get an Acclimator. Well, who else needs something? You will also get Peltas. Kashyyyk will get Peltas. Everyone in general will get Peltas. Enemy fleet approaching. Screw you. We will keep on fighting. Anyway, speaking of which, you guys down to here and fight. Let's begin. Alright, now with that, let's see. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to give you a drink real quick. I'll be right back, guys. Yeah. I'll be right back. Give me like 5. Anyway, quickest reload of a drink and snack I've ever had. Let's go ahead and begin. Alright, got some clones down inbound already. Scoot these guys over to the side. Get this platform up to here. And drop down our ATTE. They have tons of enemies on this side, so we're going to drop down Mace Windu and some clones. Now, we do have a barracks onto this side. So let's go ahead and get these 3 troopers over to here. Take over this munitions factory. Looks like civilians are against this on this one. We're going to go ahead and move these guys over onto this position here. Get ready. We'll split up the forces just a little bit. You guys hold this position here. You clones come on, join this group over here. You to here. You guys on to here. Keep on pressing on. There we go. You guys to here. Alright, you clones, join this group. Alright, looks like we got some IG units joining us on this side. Let's go ahead and scoot over to here. Alright, let's keep on keeping on. First group of enemies resistance.
We secured a build pad. Construction complete.
Alright, let's go ahead and push on here. Looks like there's just an individual turret. Nothing crazy. Looks like some random humans on this side. We'll take over that command tower. There is some other generic humans. Let's get these guys onto here. Get these onto here. And tons of B1s coming in, but that's fine. Oh, B2s as well. Watch out for those wrist rockets.
We secured a build pad.
Let's see, a little bit of monotonous stuff going on. Mace is doing just fine. Tons of individual small units around here.
Let's begin.
Alright, Mace, go take out those civilians. We're going to take over this command post over here. Clones, keep on pushing on this way. We might as well take over this area.
Construction
The Republic will be restored.
Ready weapons.
Alright, let's scoot in. These guys are on this side. We'll drop down more clones and saber tanks onto here. Doing good for taking them out. Let's focus onto that sensor turn or whatnot. There we go. We have to get just a little bit closer to get that out, taken out. There we go there. Let's hold here and take over these turrets.
We secured a build pad.
Alright, those are taken out here. Mace and everyone else push forward. Looks like they're against these civilians on this side. AATs and other things of that nature.
Turret constructing.
AAT inbound on this side. Let's go ahead and push over here. Our assassin droids over to this side. Tons of B1s coming in from this side. Let's see. Alright, we got all these guys here. Let's go ahead and have a little bit of fun. Move those guys into here. You guys are doing good here. Turn around and start shooting this. Clones take cover. ATTE move inbound. There we go. Alright, last little bit of turns over here. We are hitting fronts in all areas. Alright, B2s over on this side. They have snuck up from the rear to take out that place. Let's go back over here and take out these B2s. Hold where you can. Let's go ahead and build this repair station real quick and get over at cover. Mace Windu, how are you doing? Oh, you're doing great. Take over that turbo laser tower on this side. B1's taking over this area. You guys have done this. Looks like another AAT tank. Let's go ahead and move you guys over to here. This is a little bit of a messy battle. Anyway, let's drop an artillery bomb run on that. Start repairing up this. Get you guys over to here. Oh, you guys are doing pretty good. Let's move you guys up to here. Alright, looks like, let's see, pushing forward, got some B2s on this side, nothing too crazy, and some generic random civilians. Looks like AAT inbound on here, you guys can take it out, come on now. There's tons of vehicles on this planet though. Alright, with that, let's go ahead and take over this last part over here.
Bring up the reinforcements.
Let's go ahead and uncloak and move to here first. You guys need to go ahead and come join this fight on this side. We will then build up these turrets here. That's looking pretty good here. Let's just drop down this. I feel like taking that out. Alright, IG units. There we go there. Those guys are taken out here. Let's push on forward to this next layer. And then the next one after that.
The dark side is growing strong. We must be prepared.
Alright, anti-vehicle turret on there. That should be just fine. Saber tank just jumped into the center over here. Screw that. My gosh. Go over to here. Get out of the way real quick.
When I fight, my own darkness becomes a weapon.
Situation normal.
Get that over to here. You clones, take cover and... Oh my gosh. They are just ripping through everything.
Because I sense much conflict. Let's get
Alright, keep on pushing over to here. Let's see. Gosh, dang it. Alright, move over to here. AAT is coming inbound onto here. Alright, now that we got all our forces gathered up again, let's go ahead and push for this final objective point here. We might go ahead and take over this other command post over here as well, since we're over here too. There we go. AAT is now down. By the way, for those of you guys watching in the vertical part, go ahead and click into the live, turn your phone sideways. It gets a lot bigger and you can see so much more that way. Alright, this AAT is starting to get pressed down or whatnot. We do have a bombing run inbound, so let's go ahead and push forward to get eyesight onto it. There we go. Tons of B1s inbound over on this side. Anti-air tank over here in the front. Nothing too crazy. We're in the final stretch. Let's go ahead and start pushing into these big. Good call on the sideways. Oh yeah, it's so much easier to see everything with it, and then you can actually see so much more of the battle as well. It's still fun vertical, but don't get me wrong, you get so much more on the horizontal. Alright, drop this Y-wing bomber over into here, and let's move our main group into here. We'll also do a little bit of the movie mode for you guys to enjoy. Alright, Y-Wing bombers coming to drop in. What's hot? Those buildings do fall down. Alright, what all is left? Looks like a couple more buildings on this side, and then the Separatists will falter.
Now is not the time to ease up.
Alright, last little bits coming into then this vehicle plot over to here, and then other parts going into this taxation agency. After this, there might not be much left. Alright, that's now down. Now it's time to clean up. Let's move these clones down over to here, take out this anti-vehicle turret. All of you guys start focusing onto this command post. Everything that can build troops, we now need to take out. You guys, there's one civilian group over here that we'll need to fight. Yeah, you see, they got this little part right here. This is going to spawn B1s at us, so we'll need to fight that as much as possible. Alright, everything else, we're doing pretty good. Turret is down on that side. The man, the myth, the legend. Hello, Coach. How you doing, man? It's good to see ya. Alright, last little bits taking out on this side. Let's move down to take out these civilians, and we'll wrap up this battle and continue on to the Galactic campaign. Alright, looks like an anti-vehicle turn, but that should be just fine. We have Mace Windu down here anyway. Alright, that turns down. Keep on pushing on.
Push ourselves to our limits.
Looks like some B1s avert fire and take out those practice. All those B1s are now down. Keep on pushing on. Last little bit remaining. And we're going to times 2 speed onto it because it's just B1s. There we go. And that is not the end. There is somewhere on this map, there is some droids remaining. Let's go hunt down some
We'll
droids.
take it from here.
There we go. They're between us and them. Let's go ahead and close that gap. Where the heck did we go? There we go.
Is for the weak-minded. You will plague the Republic.
Alright, let's times 2 speed onto this because it's only 3 B1s left. There we go. Alright, now let's go ahead and get out of here. We took over the planet, so let's go ahead and build up this station. Move our guys up to here, and we're beginning another battle. Looks like over onto this side, they said, screw it, we need more people. Oh my gosh. Alright, if you guys survive, you will get a clone barracks. Hey man, how you doing? Good to see you into the chat. Alright, let's go ahead and begin this next invasion on this side. Nice, nice.
LAC responding.
Alright, we're going to get these peltas in range with this station. The biggest thing we're going to try to do is, man, these separatists are just job number 2. I feel that, man. I can't wait for this to be the main job we have. But for right now, the struggle continues. But we are now making money off of our videos. It's not a crazy amount. It's like 20 bucks in the last week or two. But it is at least something to keep our tabletop funding continuing. So let's go ahead and move these guys into the back and get ready. We should be able to take out this pretty good. The struggle continues indeed. But you guys make it less of a struggle for sure. Alright, follow these guys back. We should be able to take out this no problem. The Separatists, though, are just poking our defensive lines for sure.
Light Corvette here.
I copy.
Alrighty, keep on going on.
I might be small, but I pack a punch.
There we go. Alright, we're going to hold position right here and get ready, guys.
Reporting. Attacking.
Every fighter into that first munitions frigate.
I'm on him.
Standing by.
Alrighty, munition failure is going inbound onto here. It's not even surviving hardly. Oh my gosh. Alright, start taking out these fighters. We're going to so win this. Let's go ahead and just do a movie mode for just a little bit. Alrighty, what do you guys think is going to happen first? I don't know. Well, who's the first enemy do you think we're going to fight? Whether it's Grievous, Asajj Ventress, Count Dooku, the Admiral Trench. I'm curious on what you guys think is going to be the first people we fight.
They're on my tail. Get them off me.
Alright, let's get some extra firepower going and extra repairs just in case. Let's see, anything that's really crazy? Nothing really. We're actually taking out everything, which is awesome. Alright, let's have you focus down onto this guy here. Everyone else, we're kind of on fighter support at the moment. Y-Wing bombers. Ooh, that was a big ship that just went down. I don't like that. Everyone keep on focusing onto these fighters if you can.
I've lost engine 2.
My guy, the person who just joined the chat, if you follow, I appreciate you, but I cannot say that name out loud. By the way, for those of you guys joining in, click into the live, turn your phone sideways, and it gets so much bigger. Alright, let's focus on to the next person and keep on pushing on. Extra repairs for our fighters in the fight. Start knocking these guys down over to here. This is the fight of the small people for some reason. Oh man.
Primary laser system is
And they are now in full retreat. Oh, they took out our shipyard in the back. Son of a gun. Alright, we'll build that back up again. We'll also build credits. You know what? You're surviving pretty good. Okay. We'll keep you alive a little bit longer. You do not have peltas. You now will get peltas. Congratulations. Ooh, even better. This now has a station here. Oh, it has a pretty big shipyard too, actually. Heck yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and get this moving on to here, and then we are working on getting paid. Let me get paid first. Good. And then let's move you to Kuwait.
Contact me later.
Good, and then... What? You're attacking the same place again? It didn't work out for you the first time. Can we just be friends? No? No? Okay.
enemy is approaching.
Got more peltas inbound and got our same crew yet again to fight against an even smaller group of forces. Somehow they think this is going to be victory. Let's go ahead and retreat our guys back onto here. Our fleet has spawned in and they are now like, screw it, we don't even want to see you, and they leave again. That's fine. Alright, let's go ahead and go on to here, and we have survived that yet again. Let's see, what do we want to finish with? Hey guys in the chat, if I attack in full Rost, will that do anything, or does it matter? I don't think it does, but I want reassurance. Let's get one of these. One of the Venatas for our main fleet, one of the Venatas for Cacadia. Let's get a Pro Droid into here as well. Build that up. Get some of these guys and those guys into here.
Copy that.
Yes, join into that. I haven't had the chance. The last EP has Yoda lived. Yoda's still alive currently. Currently being the key word. We have not seen Yoda perish as of yet. Alright, let's take it. Oh my gosh. That is such a decent fleet. Our fleet's bigger. I kind of want to fleet it out. Anything we can build over to here? Should we really be saving up for the Manator though? That's 23,000, right? Yoda needs to escape. I kind of want to save it for the Manator. It's almost there. It's almost there. You know what? Government constructs space structures. That's fine. Alright, we are going to save it for the Manator, start building that, and then we're going to fight that. That's 216 versus R250. That's fine there. Let's bring in these guys over to here. Enemy fleet approaching. Where? Tatooine. Okay. All right. Let's fight. You forgot what I said about the quad drive yards. What have I forgotten? That's the beautiful thing about forgetting something. You don't remember that you did. I believe the CIS AI over time integrate the different CIS factions into the main faction. I believe that happens as well. I could see that for sure.
Spotted.
Alright, let's go ahead and gather up our forces back over to here. Alright, let's go ahead and back up our... Yeah, they do. I appreciate the follow. Welcome, by the way. You forgot what I said about the quad drive yards. What did you say? Please, tell me the answer. I am clueless. Tons of fighters inbound. They have tons of transports inbound with this. Alright, everything's falling back. Get ready to defend this station and hold.
Reading you.
Republic light corvette responding.
Reporting. Carrick en route.
Ready. Flight systems.
Alright, fighters, get ready. This is gonna be rough, everybody. They are kind of trailing in their people though, which is awesome, and that should really help us. I see those likes coming in. I appreciate you all.
This is the captain.
Alright, let's go ahead and turn around here. Oh, we got some little... I've never seen these guys before. What are these? Tuscan 8Q Starfighter Squadrons. Interesting. Alright, how many more? Looks... Oh, man. Yeah, piecemeal your people. Don't follow a fleet formation at all and just keep on coming in that way.
Delta class free.
No, you guys get back in formation. Come on now. Alright, first enemies coming inbound. Get ready for movie mode, everybody. We're getting ready for the fight. The Separatist forces are approaching inbound. You will side with Emperor Palpatine or Mon Mothma when the time comes. I kind of want to do Mon Mothma, but run me through the different things that happen. I'm curious, Eagle. Alright, bombers inbound already. Y-wing bombers focusing onto that guy onto that side. There we go. Shields are already mainly down for one of the first of the people. We are holding our lines against them. Tappan gives you some noble likes, people. He deserves some love. I appreciate it. You should totally do Mon Mothma. Give me some reasons why. Are we Jedi lovers in this game? Or are we haters? And then if you enjoy, by the way, Order 66, you should definitely watch the invasion of Kashyyyk. We're in the middle of seeing if Yoda and Illuminara survives. Illuminara is actually doing freaking amazing. Have you done the CIS playthrough? I have not. Just tuning in. This is so sick. Hell yeah, user. And if you like this, feel free to follow along. This is the main game we play. We play it so much, we actually recreate this on the tabletop as well.
Multiple enemy squads heading forward. We're going to need you to hold the line.
Need help?
Oh man, there we go. The Magnificent and the munition carriers are starting to go down. Let's hold the lines. It looks like we got fighters inbound on that side. In fact, actually, everyone that hasn't, go ahead, click into the live and turn your phone sideways because you can then watch the movie mode in full screen.
Got one on me. Need help? Moving in for the kill. Taking fire. They have strong resistance.
You get some of the rebel ships if you go Mon Mothma, if I recall. Honestly, so, alright, we're going to be a little bit nerding out. Oh my gosh, so many dang fighters. One quick moment. Hold the lines. repair, and hold. There we go. Oh, that heavy turbo laser tower needs to get taken out real quick. Alright, so for those of you guys that don't know, we are actually working on getting the... There we go. Perfect. Extra hits directly into that Magnificent. For those of you guys that don't know, we are actually working on making the Galactic Conquest on the tabletop itself. And with doing so, we are actually extra firepower. There we go. That Magnificent is now down. We are starting with the Separatists and the Republic versing each other. Heck yes, they are in full retreat. But I do want to eventually add in the Republic and Empire. I don't know if we're going to be doing Star Wars Regiment or Star Wars Legion just yet, but we're going to tinker with all the different things we can do for the ground battles. But I do eventually want it to be a 4 or 5 faction Galactic Conquest between the Hutts, Republic, Separatists, Rebels, and Empire all versing each other, and all you guys get to pick who fights what. If you go in Mothma, you keep your Jedi and dispose Palpatine and the Rebel ships, though no Empire ship. I probably, if I'm going off of my history of what I've used to do before, I would probably, ooh, we could build a Minotaur over here. That's not safe. But we can build Venators, though. Oh, that's fine. Oh, son of a gun, it's only like 3k away. Go here. Ah, there we go. That's what we needed to build. That's exactly what we needed to. Minotaur now is being built onto that side here. Build this onto here. Let's see. Should we wait for the Minotaur to be built? That's only 8%. Yeah, we'll wait. We'll wait for the Minotaur to be built, and then we'll push towards here. What ground troops should we build here? ATRTs, none of those. None of those. Kuwait. Oh, I do like the yards. The yards. Research a Victory Class 1 Star Destroyer. Liberation. Yes, we will work on that as well at some point. How many more random technologies shall we work on? Alright, where are you? Can we click onto you? Research Victory 1 Class Destroyer. Perfect. Construct ground. Start cycle 24, end cycle 31. Build up ground places, government reconnaissance, reward, location, these guys here. If you go Empire, Invader, Palpatine, lose all Jedi and hunt them down, also get a SSD. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Star Destroyer. I do like Delta Squad right there. Delta Squad's pretty nice. Don't you dare invade us. We are working on invading you. Get these deltas into here along with... Oh my gosh, that is a huge... Okay, alright. Oh, where are my Peltas? I have no Peltas. If they survive... Ooh, we do need the Jedi Enclave. I do think that's pretty cool. We will build that. Alright, man. Hey, best of luck. I'll see ya. I understand what that's like.
Enemy unit sighted.
Alright, last little bit, and we're probably going to be calling it a night here shortly, so let's go ahead and move around. If you guys enjoy this, though, definitely feel free to follow and, I was going to say subscribe, but that's on YouTube. Feel free to follow along to catch more of this as we continue this Galactic campaign. Alright, push everyone to the back or whatnot. Get ready for this main fight. These Karoks will have to hold against these guys here. They will drop interdictor mines, which they have already done so. So it is going to be difficult, and we cannot retreat easily. By the way, if you click onto the live, turn your phone sideways. It'll make the screen a lot larger. Alright, looks like there's a few straggler ships coming in. Tons of more also coming in this way.
At your command.
Alright, readjust and turn around this way.
History. Closing on the target. Get out and provide cover.
There you go. Almost. Turn around. Okay, first is a little diamond cruiser. That thing's almost nothing. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of movie mode as we continue on. I need to build some diamond cruisers for Star Wars Armada, honestly.
Cannot comply. Sir, all my forces have been wiped out. Under attack.
Alright, let's see here. Full Crocs inbound onto it. Extra firepower to get these fighters out of the way. There we go. That ship's also down on that part.
Sir, we lost a squad mate.
Are they?
All your squad mates have been destroyed. The operation has
I've lost
failed.
engine 2.
Gosh
Attack.
dang. Alright, look, few more of the ships going down on this side. Crocs inbound over to here. That's all fine there.
Target locked. Target fire it is the laser cannon.
Awaiting your orders, sir.
Extra bracing if you can. Alright, this Croc is starting to get taken out. Oh, this Dreadnought's starting to get taken out. There we go. Tons of Dreadnoughts just all the way around. Starting to eat into our defenses just a little bit. They are pushing forward. That's a couple more areas down on that side. They are probably going to take us out, to be honest. But we cannot retreat, so we might as well stay into this fight. Couple more hits. Last little bit into the rear. Alright, focus now on the next person. Who is the next person? This guy right here. Extra firepower if you can. Right into those shields. Work on taking out that guy if you can. There we go. That's some good, solid hits. Alright, last little bits left into this other Dreadnought. You keep on making your fire happen. They are super close into our thing. Man, we are losing everything else. Hold the lines if you can. They're starting to repair that up. Focus on what you can in the front. We're taking out any kills we can remaining. There we go. That ship is starting to go down. That's at least another one down. Let's focus on another one. We lost our acclimator. Down to our last few ships remaining. Our Y-Wing bombers are still alive, but that healer is just staying up. There we go. That's another ship down. Alright, now with that, we're going to auto-resolve. This last station in the back does not handle anything else that well. That was okay. Alright, let's see what we did damage-wise. Wasn't horrible, but they definitely had a bit good home field advantage. We do have tons of AT-ATs on that planet right there. That's pretty nice. Let's go ahead and push the initiative on to... What did we say about the Kuwait shipyards? We're building the Manator, that's for sure. I don't remember, so we will continue forward. And then now we have the ground battle. Looks like we have 11,000 though. Anything we need to do here? Geonosis is looking pretty hefty. Let's build up this. You're looking pretty good in all honesty. Let's build up another one of you. Let's build up one of you. Alright, let's begin the battle over here. Oh, boys and girls, we are working on finishing up this. Are you still on Phase 1 clones? Yeah, I think so. How do I leave that? I have not learned how to leave the Phase 1 clones. Do you already build the thing that makes your ships cheaper on Kuwait?
Keep it together,
If I say yes, does it make it feel better?
Reporting.
I think so.
Ready for action.
I'll have to double check.
Acknowledged. Ready.
Alright, let's move our guys over to here. ATTEs, move around to this side. Everyone hold down and get ready.
Unit, stand by.
We secured a build pad.
Steady.
I'll send you guys over to here. Let's build up this. Research on Camino, I believe. Okay, gotcha. Love to see someone else playing Star Wars Empire at War. What if we did one better? What if we played Star Wars Empire at War on the tabletop? Because that's exactly what we're working on doing next now that we got 10,000 followers.
Secured a build pad.
Alright, let's go ahead and get these clones over to here, build them onto here, let's move them onto here. And if you enjoy Star Wars Empire at War, you're at the right place. Definitely feel free to follow along, because this is where we go ahead and make some dreams freaking happen.
Right away.
Alright, let's move these guys over to here. We gotta take over this station to get more troops inbound on this side. Let's see here.
Complete.
Okay, I need to check Camino then next time we get to the galactic map itself. ATTE, move on to this side. Hold this line onto here. Here we go there. Alright, we're starting to build some pretty good defenses.
We secured a build pad.
Alright, this is fine. This is fine.
Roger that.
Move you guys down over to here. Alrighty. Let's move you guys over to here, take over this platform. What if we do one even better? We play Star Wars Empire at War, but RL with real ships. So that's exactly Eagle. And the thing is, we are actually going to do that.
We secured
We own a website. I need to develop it. I actually am going to be working pretty close with someone that knows all about making websites. But we are going to be working on making the Galactic Conquest map in the website, where it's a voting system, and every in-week session that goes through will then give us credits and allotments for troops, units, vehicles, and other things of that nature. And it'll allow us to build certain things, and we'll also move actual units across the galaxy with real blasters. I mean, if you wanted to use a real blaster on someone, I probably cannot say that on TikTok. But the thing is,
Awaiting orders.
But the thing is that we're going to do is we're going to make it to where then at the end of the week, it's like, hey, this battle needs to happen. The things I need to figure out then is logistically, how can we finish Armada battles and Legion battles that quickly? So there's a different tabletop game called Star Wars Regiment that we might play instead of Star Wars Legion and tinker with that sense. But there's a lot I gotta learn, tinker with, and figure out how can we logistically play this in a way that we can maintain it as well.
I copy.
But I'm looking forward to tinker. Oh, they went through the back. Oh, bombing one. Move. Get out of the way. Don't sell that turret. Move. Keep on moving. Faster, ATTs. Move.
unit destroyed.
For the Republic.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, sir.
Retreat, ATT. Fall back. You barely freaking... I still can't find the regiment game. You mean the physical models or like someone to play with you? Because if someone to play with you, you probably need to join the Star Wars Regiment Discord. And from there, they will definitely help you with it.
Lock and load.
Alright, push back into over here. We do have new units. Hold the dang lines against the Snell tanks and such.
Never met a droid I couldn't kill.
Alright, we're doing pretty good over there. Let's go ahead and get some units back over to here and get a repair station going. Where can you find this game? This is on Steam, actually, on the computer.
I'm on it. Right away, sir. Over here, man.
Oh, gotcha. No one's really on when you're at work or whatnot. I see. Yeah, we're working on trying to spread the love for Star Wars Regiment so more people know about it. But the thing is, since it's a fan-made kind of game, there's not many people that know about it. Yeah, it's awesome, and it's only like 20 bucks. So it's 100% worth it.
Destroyed.
There we go. Alright, move back over here. Yeah, it definitely does sound like it's a pretty good website. I wonder who's going to be helping with that, huh? Alright, looks like an ATT is being pushed up against some clones, some droids. Let's follow this ATT back. Anytime, man. Anytime.
Secured a build
Yes,
pad.
Commander.
Alright, let's build this repair station and keep this underway. Let's go over to here and build a anti-vehicle. They took out... Oh my gosh.
I'm getting killed over here. Keep it together, soldier.
Reporting.
Unit destroyed.
Looks like they got Octa droids inbound on that side. They took out our other ATT. Oh, they got an artillery bombardment coming down on there.
Moving into
The CIS, man, they are doing some work right now.
heavy fire. Lock and load. Affirmative. Order acknowledged.
Oh, that's an anti-infantry turn too. Fall back. Jesus. Alright, another ATTE inbound. They have taken out that as well.
That got it.
Honestly, these ATTEs are not that great. They're okay, but they're super squishy compared to all the other separatist reinforcements. ATRT's pushing inbound for that. We got our other ATTE being repaired. Move our infantry up inbound over on this side.
Heading out.
Alright,
Establish your
keep on pushing on. B1's Octadroids inbound on the back end side. There we go.
concentrate fire on the target.
Start taking back out that turn again. We need these turns to be on our side.
Die.
That's why I need an ATAP. ATAP. You mean a UT
Sir.
AT? A U.
Roger.
Gosh, the snail-looking things.
Incoming.
We secured a build pad.
All right, let's see. Anyone else spawning in? Tons of push inbound. ATAP. What is an ATAP? Bombing run inbound onto our ATT. Hold. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Those are really good. Honestly, I need those in Star Wars Legion.
Reporting in.
Alright, we took over more of those guys. Push forward and take out those clones. I mean, take out those droids. That was the clanker in me. Alright, push forward and take out that Octadroid on that side.
Let's move. Going in. I'm on it.
Alright, let's push this ATTE over on this side. We are down to just a few ATTEs left. In fact, actually, we need to get you out of here. Fall you guys back all the way over to here.
Way.
I appreciate the donation. Welcome, guys. And if you guys haven't followed along, feel free to do so. This is the beginning of something amazing for us. Alright, we have survived, but it is a Ferric victory. It was a bunch of vehicles. Tons of vehicles, actually. Alright, we're going to stay right here until... No, well, we'll come back. Remind me, Clurin. We'll come back to you. How is our man? We were working on another fight somewhere else, good says. Why are you fighting me here? Alright, we have tons of base defenses and everything else. Let's begin. Alright. Take out those clones. Yes, sir. Arrest them. Indeed. Wait. That was not what I meant to say. Wait. Alright. Move these guys over to here. ATTE, get in the cover over on this side. We want to keep our guy alive as much as possible. You guys go ahead and
I'll take
let's
care
put
of
you
this.
guys over to here.
Never been to
ATTE, since you spawned into here, you go over to here.
Awaiting orders.
Pick one of you guys to come join over on this side. Honestly, I really like the ATOTs as well. Let's see. Alright, we took over that. Let's get some more troops inbound over here. Let's move these civilians inbound and start helping and taking out these guys on this side.
Stay on target.
We do have a turbo laser tower all the way over here, which is kind of insane.
Situation.
Inbound.
Stay strong, boys.
Flyers coming in on this side. We are having major fighting in the streets, but that's fine.
Ready weapons. Sweep the enemy.
Everyone join into here and start taking out these resistance buildings. Okay, we do have a little bit of a group going on over here. That is just fine on that side. Let's. Oh, we're out of money.
Together, soldier.
We are out of money.
That got it.
Alright, so back up and stay over to here. ATOT, in my opinion, doesn't have that great offensive or defensive power. Holy fall back ATTEs. There is 3 MTTs inbound, which I need the 3 to print those. Noble for the Seppies. Hey, how you doing, man? Good to see you in here. Fall back, MTTs inbound. Alright, we have taken over the civilian sector. Let's push back over to here. Let's just look at some MAFs. It looks like those MTTs are falling down into place. ATOTs, though, they are basically just like a juggernaut. They just take damage, but I do like that they deploy their troops, right? But, like, fundamentally, the ATTE is a better vehicle unit for sure. Alright, those 3 MTTs are down. Keep on hitting that MAF. Do not let them go down. Hey, do you have a sensor? There was a beep over my name. Hot Pocket. That's interesting. Yeah, TikTok recently added in the censor feature, so if certain things are said, they'll beep it out instead. But what is it? An annoying kind of beep? Is it a loud beep, or is it like a little beep? That's weird. It must have just been a little bit too close to something else. Oh no! I'm not that strategic about my naming and everything else. That just happened to be like that. Oh, so if I just start cussing like a sailor or whatnot, then you guys are just gonna hear a bunch of beeping. We just gonna beep all over the place. Annoying beep. Oh man, that is atrocious. They started doing that now. Like, I mean, holy fuck. It beeped when you said crap. Well, if I say crap, then but if you say crap, why would it beep and you heard that it's crap? It's me. It's not me. Look, my hands are up. I got no moderators on here. It's not me. I swear to God. Alright, Turbo Laser Tower is dead. It's alright. It's a Jedi mind trick. It just happens whenever I want it to happen, kind of thing. Oh man. Oh yeah, we're still poor. Never mind. Continue to move over to here and take cover, guys. That's wild. It beeped the whole time. Just can't trust the Jedi. Oh man. Alright, looks like some basic civilians coming in on that side. Man, I can't wait for the next stream so I can hear more beeping while making lunch. Man, I'll tell you what, there's the question. How many times can I beep on the live? I wonder what the recording sounds like too, because I can't hear it because I'm not beeping, you know? But the thing is, it's beeping over there. Ignore my comment. I can't even see it. I must have beeped your comment out. No. Oh, artillery on that back end side. Let's get those Republic troopers in over to here. Keep on pushing on.
Right away.
Alright, HLMP. We wouldn't know. We wouldn't know. They are just bombing the crap out of our clones over there. We gotta push inbound. Separatist Spire tanks and Spire droids over here. We are taking them out. Dude, so that's the thing, right? So there's certain things you can and can't do on stream or whatnot, and some of them is drinking things that are not in a unlabeled flask. So this is just like soda, but you'll get a message saying like, you have now been drinking on live. You will not be able to be published. It's like, God dang it! No, I am not doing that. I swear, I'm a good boy. Dang it! Does it mute? Does it beep when I say dang it? Now that's not okay. No, dang it's a good word. All right, we are going to do the boo. We are going to do the child filters, which means like dang it, Oh, Hot Pocket. How dare you drink out of the cup that I did not say what it is. In fact, if I drink out of a cup and I say it is Sprite, then I get in trouble. But if it's labeled what it is and it's something good, it's fine. But it just can't trust the labels or whatnot. I'm now getting messages from everyone like, I was wondering what that beeping was. My gosh, I'm just getting filtered. Oh, they got that artillery right into an atrocious part. Fall back this ATTE.
Stay sharp.
Alright guys, you're going to be a hit. Go ahead and try to take out this, oh my gosh. Fall, charge, avoid the MTTs, go towards the artillery. You almost there? There you go. All firepower. Almost there. There you go. Come on, Saber. No! Use a cup and put a label on it. Yeah, basically. Okay, let's get our clones over to here. Though that MTT and those guys are going to start going down. Oh, we are starting to get pushed from all directions. Literally all directions. Okay. Okay. Hold everything we can. No! ATRT, do not commit violent... I can't say that. What can I say? Don't believe me, please. I found some knockoff swear words. Holy flip, what the squid, and holy cuck. How many bleeps did you just hear? Holy bleep. we'll just put in the bleeps ourselves. 0. All 3 of those are good bleeping words. Thank bleep. Alright, 3 MTTs coming inbound on that side. That MTT is just saying screw it and coming right in front of us. I don't know if you can even say that. That doesn't sound necessarily right. Alright, let's go ahead and try to take out those B1s. We have to keep that shield generator up. Otherwise, we are defenseless against everything. Keep on fighting into this MTT itself. Spire droids over on this side. Another MTT. Oh my gosh, they have so many more people than we have bleeps. There's like anti-vehicle turret shooting into that. That's fine there. We need more reinforcements. What else do we got? Another MTT into the back over here. Focus in onto that guy there. We have another MTT. And another MTT. Alright. ATRT, get ready. We are going to lose that shield generator most likely. Wow, you were just taking that out. ATTE, go out after him. Actually, ATRT, go take out that guy. You're on the mission, ATTE. Charge for it. I'm about to go in a call. Bleep brigade if you do another bleep. Man, I'm not trying to bleep. It just happens all the time. Apparently, I'm just a bleeper. Alright, did we lose anything? We did not! That was 8 MTTs we took out. Heck yeah, you guys deserve something, but I have no funding for you. So we will continue on. Anyway, speaking of no funding, this feels like the Empire. We just bought a Minotaur for all of this or whatnot. Do we have enough Peltas to support our guy? We don't. we don't. We will build more Peltas to support our endeavors. Let's see. Anything? How's everything doing? We're doing just fine. Recon mission. Alright, let's build up something for the recon mission. Yes, you go over to here. How's the quad shipyards? We are working on good stuff, sirs and ma'ams. Yes, we did do the quad shipyards or whatnot. Alright, another battle down into the south side. This is actually going to be an easy fight, I think. Let's begin. Holy bleepers. Alright, let's begin. And have we done Geonosis yet? So with this one, let's see, I'm on a long trip right now. Only Mac and a Steam Deck. Wish I could play this right now. If you have a Steam Deck, you can play this. You would have to have internet to download it, but you can play this. I've played this on the Steam Deck. It is a little bit finicky, but it is definitely 110% possible. I would recommend not the DLC though. I recommend only playing the base game or the Forces of Corruption DLC. Have you done Geonosis yet? I started with Geonosis being on my side. Is there a specific battle that you can recreate on this game for that?
Are on their way.
That's so many ships. Why is there so many transports? My gosh. I just finished Fall Republic as the Separatist Alliance. Man, you are taking that Clanker Lover to a... was that bleeped? Can you say Clanker Lover? What about test tube babies? What kind of things can we bleep? You can! I can say Clanker Lover. Clanker is not a bad word. They were in test tube babies. We believe in equal dismissing against both factions here at Noble Struggle. Don't even get me started about the Egghead Rebels or the I don't have a slur for the Empire. I love the Seppies. They deserve to win.
All stations ready. Standing by.
Alright, let's go ahead. Y-Wing Bombers. Let's go ahead and start checking out this Magnificent on the here. Everyone else try to focus in on what you can. There's so much coming in. Anti-fighters, go ahead and shoot into every ship you can. Your main ships on the here, focus into that with heavy firepower. There we go. Good hits coming in. Take out that heavy duel. Because it's bleeping. Alright, that Magnificent is going down now. We are hitting a major firepower into it. They have tons of fighters though, so we are only going to be able to take out what they can.
Taking casualties here.
Alright, Magnificents are going down. Magnificent is down. Focus on that munitions carrier. Focus on what we can. There's too many fighters inbound over here. Oh, okay, I see. I see how it is. Alright, fighter bays are going down onto this side. We have to control these fighters. Let's focus on this other fighter bay on this side as well. There we go for that. That is one down on this side. Other one down on that side. Keep it going. These fighters are atrocious. Let's try to get them away from there. Can we say atrocious without it bleeping? I've had a video censored because of it. Which is also weird. Let's try to retreat these guys if we can. Can you retreat? Oh, they destroyed our backfilled over onto here. No bleeping? Okay, roger that. You guys only able to retreat? No? Alright. We are going to go down in a glorious fire of droids. Without further ado, no engines, no retreat. That is very fair.
Taking serious damage. Our forces have been wiped out.
Battery laser system is offline.
I wonder... Wiped out by fighters. Dude, yeah, that's the main thing, right? Fighters will just annihilate the heck. Like, all these landing craft, this is the way democracy ends. By thunderous applause. Look at all those fighters. Would you just look at it? Would you just look at it? Tons of fighters.
System lost.
Oh, that's the whole entire system. There goes it. Naboo, who you have to hold a little bit. You
Vehicle in
build up some fighters, and you get some peltas. Yes.
standing by.
Alright. Do we have the Magnificent yet? Not the Magnificent. Come on. Bring in the big boy. I want to at least fight with the big boy before we all go down.
Standing by.
But oh my goodness, get out of... Yes, yes. Anyway, let's bring the probe droid to... Oh, is that already done with? Wow. Anyway, big boy into here. Move him along and get ready. Alright, we're about to bring in our first Manator. Let's go ahead and research this onto this side. Ooh! Let's also research this guy as well. And then we'll get the Jedi. Oh, nothing there. That's fine. Minotaur. Yep, we got the Minotaur, the very first one. Alright, let's go ahead and bring them all in. We're going to fight this Seppi group over here. Then we're going to keep on pushing into these other worlds. Oh, man, guys. It is going to be a big battle. And in fact, this is going to be the last planet we'll take out for the night. And then I'll see you guys next time. So without further ado, let's bring this big boy into this fight. We have a ton of Seppis. We have a ton of stations. And they have a dang ion cannon here too. So let's bring in our Venators. We will bring in our Acclimator heroes. We will bring in... Oh, I forgot. Bring in our Peltas. All Peltas. And then one of these guys. Yeah, so it's going to be pretty hard. It's going to be a lot of fighting. I expect our heroes to probably perish, but I don't really care about these two heroes. Some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I am willing to make. Without further ado, charge. That's so many of them, though. Alright, let's keep on pushing on. This Minotaur has to go ahead and clear through this whole enemy blockade. That is a ton of fighters yet again. So we're going to try to hope to get them to pull it through. Are they starting to pull some of their ships? Not. There we go. Okay, slow it down a little bit. Let's let their fighters start trailing into us. Alright, let's go ahead and do a little bit of movie mode as they get closer. We'll go right here. Get ready. That is motion sickness in a camera view. Alright, tons of bombers and other things coming inbound. Get ready and hold the lines. Let's move you here. Let's get you guys all hunting for targets.
Target locked.
They are trying to force into our Minotaur. Man, they are hitting our shields heavy though. Alright, we are starting to take out their shields on multiple different fronts. Everyone start fighting onto that part here. Our shields are down to half health. Let's do extra firepower, extra attacks onto here, and extra repairs onto our guys. It would be very unfortunate.
I'm not sure how much longer we can hold them off.
I can't see him. I'm taking hits.
Man, there's tons of them though.
Hold back.
I don't know. I think we can take them out.
Good shot. Their reinforcements are working.
Beautiful large slice of pizza. Indeed.
Whatever it was they were looking for.
Y-Wing bombers focusing on the Providence. We're going to start taking these guys out a bit. Peltas keep our guys alive. Looks like that's a couple more ships down. Another one down on that side. Another one down on this side as well. Keep on knocking out these ships. Looks like they still got more coming in from the back, but we should be just fine. Minotaurs still keep up their shields, but that ion cannon is knocking us down fast. Another Providence, two more Magnificents onto the sides over here. We are just cooking them right now. Alright. Thankfully enough, they're attacking our Venators rather than our Manticore fully just yet. This Providence going down. Hey, yes I am. I see you. Does your capital ship have a lot of fighters? Honestly, no it doesn't. That's one of the biggest things lacking. Yeah, we're doing pretty good, man. We're working through the invasion of Kashyyyk. We're finishing up that battle there. We are starting our next galactic campaign on this part here, and we're just pushing it through. Putting the monies on the Separatists. I know where that's coming from. Alright, Manator is starting to take some damage. Boost weapon power or whatnot. Keep our guys alive. Alright, do we have anybody we can bring in? We can bring in one person. Extra firepower. Alright, keep on fighting on. Would you rather question? What is the question of which we would rather? Manator, focus onto the ultra heavy fire onto this guy here. Oh yeah, just annihilate that dude. Magnificent or Acclimator? Honestly, Magnificent, dude. Magnificent's so good. Alright, everyone focus on that guy real quick over here on this side. There we go. It ain't looking good. I don't know. It's not looking bad. Ish. Keep on fighting onto that good fight over there. There we go for that. This is one of the main Separatist strongholds, which we are going to keep on fighting on this good fight. Alright, extra fire... Oh, wait. Extra firepower onto here. Can we bring in anybody? We can. Let's bring in some dreadnoughts for extra parts here. Extra peltas for healing. Hold the lines and extra peltas, start repairing, and get ready on this side. Alright, Magnificents are starting to take hits. There we go there. Alright, that's okay there. Let's go ahead and bring in another Venator as well. Alright, let's see. What else do we got going on these sides? That guy's down on this side. That one's starting to get taken out over here. That guy's also taken out over here. Hold the dang lines and start bracing. There's tons of droids, so we need to start bringing in some anti-fighters here soon. Speaking of which, anti-fighters, bring them in. We need to clear up these guys on this side. We also bring in another Pelta. Alright, come on, take out that Venator, and then we can, once we lose that Venator, we can bring in more people. We gotta keep our Manator alive. Alright, we're starting to take out that guy now, and that guy as well. Hold the dang lines. These freaking droids are insane. I'm probably bleeping over here, but that's fine. Alright, extra firepower, extra repairs. There we go for that. That's another down group. Got another Magnificent on this side as well. Alright, keep on pushing on to here. We're down to just the last few. No, I can't. I got no engines on the back. The Manator has to stay into this fight. Alright, down to the last couple of people on this side. Alright, the Manator is staying alive, but they are keeping those shields down. We need to bring more fighters into this fight here soon. Was there a cannon combat variant? Of what? The Manator? We're going to have a hard choice, guys. Because of everything, we're going to have to fight these stations. Because we cannot retreat without the engines. So we're going to be stuck in this fight. No, I don't think there was a combat variant of the Acclimator. There was only like Acclimator is more of a transport ship than like the TV show and such. There we go. Last big ship is down. Now we're just down to taking out the smaller guys itself. Start repairing an extra firepower into here. We're going to take out all these fighters and these small little baby hard cells all over the place. They are starting to retreat those diamond cruisers in the rear. Oh, there is a combat. There you go. Alright, keep on pushing on. Looks like there's only a few more diamond cruisers left out of everything that was fighting us. We're doing okay. Stop turning. Manator, stop. You need to be healed, good sir. Alright, let's go. Man, that ion cannon is just really trying to take out that guy.
Squadron approaching up ahead.
Honestly, in my mind, everything inside this game is canon.
This is a big jam. Good work. Our reinforcements have been killed. Get down.
Alright. The Minotaur is starting to finally see a little bit of daylight left. My gosh, would you stop rotating? We need you to be able to be healed. Yeah, I know. And the thing is, we're out of engines on our side. So we are kind of stuck in this fight. And we have to take out these fighters in a sense first.
We've lost another ship.
So we're fighting these fighters first, and then we're going to push forward afterwards. My gosh. Extra firepower. Keep on taking out these fighters. We're just cleaning up all these fighters at the moment. My gosh. Okay, once we clean up the fighters, then we're going to go ahead and start charging towards that main station again. They are bringing in some smaller fighters, but we're winning the overall fight itself. Besides that dang ion cannon. Honestly, we took out a lot. I would say we're doing pretty darn good. We're just working on taking out these last few remaining
Sir, we've done it. Reinforcements have arrived.
Alter frigate respond.
Sensors picking up.
there we go there. Keep those peltas underway.
Let's crush those scum.
Stand a chance. I'm not sure how much longer we can hold them off. What's the order? Missiles will tear us apart.
Let's get the extra firepower going on to here. Down to just the last remaining few. Looks like we got some ships in the background over to here. More there. Okay, let's take off the ×2 speed.
I copy that.
Everyone, you are a hero, so we will try to keep you up.
Alter frigate responding.
Peltas, move inbound.
Yes, sir. Call
Venator, move inbound.
holding position. Sir,
Move inbound.
me a target.
Venator, you need to go. You need to go.
Your command? As you command.
Alright, you two stay in the back. We're going to have to try to take out this station as much as possible.
Awaiting your orders, sir. Consider it history. Your orders, General? Yes, General.
Alrighty. Let's get ready.
Standing by.
Now for you two,
What is
let's
your
move you guys
orders,
back
my
into the very back
As you
corner.
command.
Alright, looks like we're pushing forward onto here.
Give me a target.
Alright, let's try to take out this station. It is going to be... Oh, gosh. We're going to try to come over here. That's fine. Keep on shooting the other Minotaur. That's actually what we want in a sense. I appreciate the follow, Jesse. Welcome to the struggle. Yeah, we had a lot of small ships try to help and take out them, to be honest.
Yes, sir.
Alright, keep on pushing on. We're going to take out this station over here. We do not need to retreat.
Yes, sir. Moving up.
Keep on moving on over here. Come on now.
Flank speed.
We gotta get you guys to fall back.
Aye, as you wish, General. Perhaps if you hit them from long range with your
charged.
Alright. Because if we retreat, we will lose our brand new Minotaur. But we took out a pretty large force as well. So, that's alright.
Bring her around.
Oh, looks like we got some inbound fights coming in. Hold the line, guys. Bunch of diamond cruisers. Where the heck are you guys going? No, no, adjust fire. Oh my gosh, I need to turn off the ×2. Alright, hold the position. Start extra firepower into these diamond cruisers. It looks like they're just charging everything for the moment. And extra repair onto our fighters.
Good
It's funny. We went from like one of the biggest battles to now just getting swarmed by a bunch of these diamond cruisers or whatnot. Alright, bombers coming inbound on that side. That's just fine. I don't like those three staying over here.
Command. Moving forward. Location confirmed.
Keep on moving up those guys. Alright, a couple more diamond cruisers over here on this side. Nothing too crazy.
A couple more hits like that, she's done for. My shields are gone.
There we go. Another diamond down.
They could be trouble.
Let's start pressing forward.
This is Beta Squadron. The way is clear.
Y-wing bombers, worry about that station at the back.
Let's blow something up.
There we go. That's another diamond down on this side. Another diamond down on that side.
Aye, aye.
Let's take out this last diamond over here. There we go. Now all push towards this station over here. We have to start taking these guys out if we want to save our Manitors. Or our Manitor.
Frequency open.
You got the captain.
Y-wing bombers are down. Keep on pushing on. This is the beginning of the last of this fight. Extra firepower.
Acquiring target. Course laid in. Course plotted. Cruising speed. Copy.
Man, that other station is starting to shoot into us.
Full throttle.
Watch out.
I do kind of hope that this Venator does go down, because right now it's really only one proton ship or whatnot. Shields are starting to take a little bit of a hit, but that's okay.
Time to die.
Standing by.
Alright, move these guys over to here.
Got you covered.
Let's get some healing going.
Cruiser standing by.
Alright, shields are halfway down. Let's times 2 this a little bit.
My shields are gone.
Alright, that Venator is still staying alive by all of our Peltas.
It's about to blow.
Extra hull breaks. Are we actually taking this out without losing anybody? Oh, they're trying to focus down our one guy on this side. I feel like we actually are. Somehow or another, we're staying alive long enough for...
Sure how much longer we can hold.
How is this working? Alright. First guy is down. One, we need more fighters. So let's bring in this. Bring in this.
This is it.
And bring in these guys.
Sir. Unit capacity. Ready for attack orders. Ion cannon.
Alright, extra firepower. Keep on focusing into this ship here.
Got you on the cover.
They got those. That ion cannon is just insane. Alright, let's bring in these 4 over into here.
Bearing set.
Good, good, good. Need more acclimators to bring in more ships for fighters.
Setting course. Underway.
Unit capacity.
Alright,
Captain here.
you 4 go join into the fight. How the heck did the resistant let the first order spilled up? So the first order went into the outer reaches. They like went into a place that no one was even looking about. And the biggest part actually about a lot of those things is I feel like it's actually factual, like in the sense of when a dominant force takes over a world, they yeah, this is the main thing that we play. Once something wins in that catastrophic victory that the rebels did against the Empire and really took out a lot of things, it's the same reason for Morgoth with Lord of the Rings, right? When Morgoth was destroyed, Saruman was able to go ahead and start taking over Middle-earth secretly over time, which I honestly, the Rings of Power TV show does very well with showing the corruption manipulation that Saruman used to go, hey, I appreciate it, my man. And if you enjoy this, we then recreate this on the tabletop as well. We play Star Wars Armada, Legion, and Regiment, and we're pushing all those to be able to be controlled by a website that, hey man, I'll see ya. But we got so much more we're planning to do. But honestly, there's so much that, that station over there, I don't know if we have enough firepower. We are taking them out, but we are also hurting. Peltas, go gain in range over there. Alright, that is an acclimator down. Let's bring in some extra firepower on this side. Hey, how he did the characters like, though. He said to Palpatine he won't join him because he's not...
Missile destroyer here. Ready to fit.
Are you talking about Kylo in that sense? Like Kylo wouldn't join in a certain way? Alright, shields are almost down onto the main station here, which honestly, this is impressive. Like, we should not be able to take out this station with what we got. Let's go ahead and bring in some of our misfit ships. There we go, there. Oh! Yeah, and that's the thing, right? So, like, I feel like if The Mandalorian and everything else came out before that all happened, it would be a different story. But because The Mandalorian was an afterthought and, like, everything has been, like, kind of building up since afterwards, it made it just a little bit tricky in a sense. Like, they can make it work, but the release of how the shows were made definitely does not do graces in the sense of to the original characters in some ways. Like Luke going to like a hermit, like not really being there, that's such a different dynamic than what Luke was originally that it makes you feel like you're missing some critical information that you just don't get the backfilling of. Like, you see that the Jedi Order failed, but how did it fail? It was doing so well. It doesn't make sense when you don't have any context. Now what's really good though with the Ahsoka series and the Mandalorian series and all those things is it's backing forward to what bleep there? But it's backing up and backtracking through all the things to fill in the gaps of what then 7, 8, and 9 did, which is awesome, and it's good that they're doing it now. And for those that are watching Star Wars now, it makes 7, 8, and 9 better and really well. But back when 7, 8, and 9 just came out, and there was none of the Mandalorian, the Book of Boba Fett, Ahsoka, or the Return of Thrawn, or anything of that, it makes it a little bit of a lackluster in a way. But and that's the hard part. I do really enjoy 7, 8, and 9 for a lot of the things they do. 8 is interesting, but I will say, as a father for it, my daughter loves 7, 8, and 9. Like, it's changed my opinion in the fact of, like, hey, sometimes we just get too much into the weeds about it, and it's what the kids enjoy, you know. And that's the thing, though. So, like, if we go into the weeds of it, 7, 8, and 9, they were going to have a different director for each episode, which, first off, if you're doing a series for the trilogy, it should be one director. One director that's seeing the idea through all of it, so he can be able to make it is exactly the right message. Now, technically, 4, 5, and 6 was all different directors, to my understanding, but George Lucas was still ahead of it, making all the executive decisions. He was very hand-holding in that way. Yeah, I do have the combat version of the Acclimator. I actually like the original one better. That was not horrible compared to what we fought. Now, that did take a lot longer than I imagined, though, so I will have to be calling it for tonight. But we're going to go ahead and pause, save, and make this a new series. So this is the TT-UT full Fall of the Republic campaign. Alright, with that, I will save this here, and I will see you guys next time. I appreciate you guys all joining in. We'll be posting this live here shortly onto YouTube, so feel free to subscribe on there to watch the whole thing if you like. Yeah, rock on, brother. I'll try to tap in more. Hey, I appreciate it. I got it to slap in the Vong in the game yesterday. Hell yeah, dude! I need to get the Vong and fight them. The Last Jedi did everything it could to undo the Force Awakens. I agree. The Force Awakens, I watched that about 7 times over. While I'm talking, I'm going to go ahead and get out of this game real quick. But, and I'll go ahead and end the recording itself as well while it's doing that. But The Force Awakens, I rewatched about 6 or 7 times. Suggest mods. Keep them in the chat. No. There's an important person waiting for me to call her. But we will not be distracted by the mods this time, boys. But yeah, The Force Awakens and the Last Jedi intersected, and then Episode 9 then tried to unintersect the same things that Episode 8 then was trying to intercept, and it was just something that was just chaotic. And they made it all work, and they're making it better with everything they're doing, but they're having to use so much backfill to make it that way. It's a little bit atrocious. I hope you guys all have a good night as well. I have an auto clicker next time you need to use